Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing here today? Welcome to another Conman live stream. You know what's up. It's that time of day again. It is time for Monday Night Raw 2017. That's the wrong year. 2018 is the year we're in, and the day is November 26th. How you guys doing? Welcome to the live stream. My name's Conman, and I'm excited to spend the next few hours, next 3 hours, I should say, with you lovely folks. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get everybody going in here. All right. Stretch that arm. Oof, okay. All right, you guys, you know what we got to do, right? You feeling it? You feel that energy flowing through your veins? Well, we're going to lock that energy up, roll it back over here, and say it's time for the Conman Certified Roll Call. Who do we got in here today? It looks like we got ourselves John Blum, Dylan Tate, AJ Mahoney, Chad Barber, I should say, Shayna Simpson, Pam M, Shane the Gamer, the Broken Kid, Call Me Shell, the Popo King, the King's Table, Peyton Cash, I should say, Marcus Faze, Tank Miller, Raider Kane, Dale Jr., Randy Orton, Drew Plays, Drit Emery, how you doing? And the last one of the day is gonna be, oh, well, look at this, Joseph P. Ali. How you doing, bud? And thank you for the $10 donation. With that, folks, I believe we're getting a new boss here. Like, Joseph P. says it's new boss time. I believe it is. So let's hear it, folks. It's gonna be a new boss. That's right, we got ourselves a new boss, and his name is Joseph P. Ali. Welcome everybody to the live stream, though. That is a way to start us off. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are ready for an amazing show today. It looks like we are going to get an Intercontinental Championship match, which is crazy good. An open challenge is being issued by Seth Rollins, so rumors have been speculating all day. Rumors like going around saying people could be called up for this, saying people could be returning for this. It could be someone on the roster. So I want to hear from each and every one of you. Who do you think is going to be answering Seth Rollins' open challenge? To me, logic would say probably Bray Wyatt could return. That could happen. Simple storytelling, if they're going to go that direction. Drew McIntyre, you know, he could step right in. Doesn't have that feud with Baron Corbin anymore. So that could possibly be it. You know, there's a lot of people. Dean Ambrose could answer it. I don't think he will, but he could, technically. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, folks, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I mean, there's so many people that could happen, like that could return or whatever. So we'll find out very, very shortly, I'm assuming, probably around the 10 o'clock mark. So hopefully you guys will stick around until then to see the great reactions and all the in-depth analysis that will be provided for you here tonight. But welcome to the live stream, everybody. Make sure if you have not done so, you slap a like on this video. And you also make sure you are subscribed to this channel. You can see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner. In the ring, we are starting off with Baron Corbin.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
And there's a few others in the ring as well. Drew McIntyre, his man Bobby Lashley, and Leo Rush.
Thank you for that warm welcome. I hope all of you enjoyed your Thanksgiving with your loved ones. I'm sure you stuffed your faces with mashed potatoes and gravy, dinner rolls, pumpkin pies, and all those other disgusting carbs. But unlike you, we don't eat that garbage. We treat our bodies like temples to maintain peak physical performance. That's why all of you are sitting out there and we're standing in here. And I still want to come out here, though. I wanted to let you guys know what we're thankful for. I am thankful for the job I've been doing as acting general manager.
I like that. I'm just trying to find Leo Rush's photo, folks. Hey, Pete Foglio, how you doing? Thanks for the $2 dono, bud.
I'm thankful for all these beta males that sit on their couch and waste their life away. Well, I get up every morning and take what I want.
And I'll tell you what I am thankful for. And this is a good one, lads. I am thankful for the brutal, savage, extended, well-deserved beating we gave last week to Braun Strowman.
Remember, Braun Strowman had to have surgery because of that attack.
There. I mean, that is a moment in time that will live forever. But just in case any of you missed it, let's watch it again.
How you doing, folks? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So, this is going back to last week. As they're just going to show us a replay of what happened. So, essentially, folks, if you remember, it seems like it was forever ago. But, yeah, just a little bit ago, last week, Braun Strowman was attacked by these men in the ring. They shattered his elbow, requiring surgery. That's right, Braun Strowman is in fact out. This is a real injury we're talking about. He required surgery, and so he's going to be out for a little bit. So that opens up potential spots. It's not good, obviously, to lose anybody to injury, but Braun Strowman, it's unfortunate because he felt like he was just right at the glass ceiling but couldn't quite push through. And so now I believe, hey Pete, thank you so much again for the $2. He says, Bray time, I agree. I think Bray should return tonight. But the fact that now he is gone from that position, that leaves kind of a top babyface role open. And it also allows for a strong return for Braun. If you guys remember correctly, the last time that he was somewhat injured, they wrote him off for what was supposed to be a long time. And then he came back early, right? So that could happen here again, and that would make for a strong momentum when he returns and all that going forward. But for the most part, it just opens up a top babyface slot for right now. So who could slide into that? Well, people are saying potentially Bray Wyatt returning as a babyface. That could be the potential return tonight to fill the hole left by Braun Strowman at the top of the card, thus maybe facing off against Baron Corbin at TLC. We will see how this plays out tonight. Back to the promo, though.
Now, I know what all of you are thinking. After a brutal attack like that, you won't be seeing Braun Strowman's face on Monday Night Raw for a long, 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 long time. But, I happen to have a little bit of pull around here, so that's not the case. I sent a camera crew to Birmingham, Alabama, where Braun Strowman is being prepped for surgery. So let's see what the maimed monster had to say.
All right, the maimed monster. Ooh, God. That's not good. Here's Braun Strowman.
I'm in Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, man, look at his elbow, guys.
As you can see.
Look at the pinkness on the
surgery
elbow. I know it's tough to see because of my light, but seriously, look at that. Look at his elbow. Oh, geez, man. I know you can't really see, but yeah. Geez, man. It's a rough-looking elbow.
But I would much rather be in Milwaukee. Because I know there's 3 spineless slime balls in Milwaukee right now that have some payback coming to them. Now my surgeon says I'm going to be on the shelf for a little bit. Because he's never seen an injury like this before. Nor has he ever had to work on an arm this size. So I hope the hospital has the tools and they can get in there and figure this thing out. Do I have any apprehensions? Maybe. But I know one thing. I will be back 100%. And when I am, the attack on me last week and the gore the surgeon's going to go through on my surgery today are going to seem like paper cuts compared to what I do to Corbin, Lashley, and McIntyre. So I hope you 3 cowards enjoy a couple of weeks without the monster breathing down your necks. And I hope you have a happy holidays. Because when I get back, all 3 of you are gonna get these hands.
All right. There's his answer.
Guys.
What do you guys say? Can we get a get these hands chant going on in the chat?
Okay,
get these hands.
He said it. You're chanting it. We get it. We're going to get these hands.
That's like if those hands even work after his surgery.
All right, guys. Look, The way I see it, there's no way Braun Strowman will be medically cleared to compete at TLC. And that's just too bad because our match is still on. And when Braun Strowman fails to show up, I win by forfeit, and I am the new permanent general manager of Monday Night Raw.
Interesting.
All of the Raw superstars need to decide if they want to be on the right side of history or the wrong side of history. And if you want a little bit of advice, I'd start calling me General Manager Elect, because after TLC, it will be my inauguration, and I will remember which superstar stood by me and which one stood against me. So everybody in that locker room.
Oh! Wait, lights are out! Lights are out! Could it be the return?
What's going on? Turn on the lights! Turn on the lights right now, or somebody is getting fired!
Oh, come on, don't freeze on me now. No, my stream just froze on me. What? Oh my god, I can't tell. What the hell? No, my stream just froze. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on. Oh, for goodness sakes. I gotta refresh it, and it's gonna be spoiled for me as soon as I press refresh. Oh my god, I have no idea what's going on. Come on, don't let it be a return. Let it be someone else. Right? Okay, so it's Elias. All right, so it's Elias. Trino Sayano, thank you very much for subscribing. So it was Elias. All right, lights went off. Elias.
Now see, I have been all around the world, and there is a truth that follows me everywhere I go, but for some reason, Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, and Baron Corbin can't get it through their thick skulls. A simple fact that everyone here already knows, and that is that
TSM
WWE
Jet, thanks for subscribing.
For.
Walk with Elias.
I said WWE stands for.
Walk with Elias.
There we go. There we go. Now you're sitting out here talking about being the permanent general manager, and I can't think of anything worse. I mean, literally anyone would be better than you. I mean, Lio Rush would be better than you, and I gotta believe that violates all kind of, child labor laws. Okay, Drake Maverick pissed himself, and he would do a better job. Okay.
Folks, if you haven't done so, make sure you like this video.
Tonight's
and make sure
not about you, okay? I got to deal with Bobby Lashley. Sometimes I refer to him as Bobby Trashley, but
all right, Bobby Trashley.
I wrote a little song. I don't got it all finished quite yet, but I'd like to sing it right now. So if everyone could silence their cell phones, hold their applause, and Baron, if you do the whole world a favor and shut your mouth.
Amen.
Let's sing this little song for Bobby. If this was bodybuilding, you'd be top of the class. But why you always bent over with Lio Rush pointing at your ass?
All right.
When you're feeling depressed and feeling down on your luck, know that it could get worse. You could be Bobby Lashley. And Bobby Lashley sucks. Bobby Lashley sucks.
Yeah.
Said Bobby Lashley sucks.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, Bobby Lashley sucks. Sing it, everybody. Bobby Lashley sucks. Oh, Bobby Lashley sucks. Said Bobby Lashley sucks. Then, there we go. You get the point. Bobby Lashley sucks.
He sucks. I turned my lights off for no reason, though. I'll say that.
You gotta wonder what the almighty Bobby Lashley thinks.
So, Bobby Lashley sucks, apparently. That's kind of funny. You know what? They need to do that with Elias. They need to turn him almost into the next Rock in terms of promo abilities with songs. You need songs that fans are going to sing along. If you think of The Rock, he had, the song towards Vicky Guerrero. And you got to find catchy choruses like that to get the crowd chanting along. That'll become a big player for Elias moving forward. So really good that they can get them going with that. The babyface turn is going to be really, really good. Who is that? That's Michael E. Ship. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Thank you so much for subscribing, and welcome to the Conman community. But I got a bunch of other people I got to welcome here, so if you guys are brand new to the live stream, just like Michael Ward over there, thank you for subscribing. You can make sure that you subscribe yourselves, and you have a chance to see your name pop up on that top left-hand corner. You also get to join the best damn community on this platform. This thing is rolling every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sometimes Saturday, sometimes Sunday. Anytime WWE is live, I am live, okay? So, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel to enjoy all of that amazing content. You can also make sure you leave a like on this video. Every 50 likes we dab, so here we go. Let's throw a dab out here for 50 likes. Whoo! Thank you guys so much. Get me over to 100, and I'll dab again for you. I know it's 2018. We're almost done at 2018, but we got a long way to go, and the dab ain't dead yet. Conman not gonna let that dab die. Not a chance in hell. But you got to subscribe to this channel. You got to continue to like this video to get us to that point. Tiffany Crosby, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the live stream. So, let's talk a little bit about some stuff. We had a very interesting start to Monday Night Raw there. And obviously, you know, the main story was what were they going to do to fix this situation that we were put in with Braun Strowman getting injured with a shattered elbow. That's what they're kind of backed into a corner. There's no doubt about that. But I think they're going to do a good job of it. Since Braun Strowman is not a champion, you know, you don't have to write any titles off. Since he's a beast, you know, you can play the card that says, well, once I'm back to being healthy, you're going to die. That makes sense, right? He's a monster among men. So, of course, he's going to be targeting those three when he gets back. What that means, though, is that over the next little bit, in the back of their minds, they're always going to be thinking about when's Braun Strowman coming back, right? And we aren't going to know when. And I will not be surprised if just randomly in a match, you know, after, say, Drew McIntyre beats down whoever, Braun Strowman is there right then to just be right in his face, you know. You just hear Braun, and he's right there, like right there, you know. That's the way I would have him return. Just whoever it is against doesn't really matter. You just got to make him return to being a beast. He'll have so much momentum upon return, and it will not be a problem. I'm going to get all these guys off the screen, though, because I believe that they are done now. Their little segment. We'll do the spins and all that next commercial break. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. But here we go. We are returning back to Monday Night Raw, so let's see how the rest of the show goes as I place a few ads in there. Actually, never mind. I forgot they do normally their own previews here. So we'll quickly spin the wheel if I can... Get this. Wait a second. Are they? No. Oh, they milked his death on Total Divas too.
And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. It
That's
is
not.
Lashley versus Elias one-on-one. The problem for Elias
Okay.
is the fact that acting general manager Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre.
So Elias versus Bobby Lashley one-on-one.
We saw what those three men did last week.
But ringside with him is still Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin. So Bobby Lashley does have a little bit of an advantage. Obviously, he's still got his mouthpiece there in Leo Rush alongside of him, dressing fine as hell. So let's get this Twitter poll going so we can figure out who you guys think is going to win. So, who will win?
But also taking jabs at Bobby Lashley. I admire it.
Bobby Lashley,
Hashtag Raw.
Almighty Lashley.
Hey, WWE. So they are now deeming Bobby Lashley the Almighty Lashley. Do you guys like that nickname? For me, yeah, I think it's good. It's a very easy way to get heat. The Almighty, you know, it's just such a cheap dick thing sound. Like, you know, it just doesn't sound like he's a face at all anymore, which is really good, and I think it's going to pay off dividends for him. So let's get Bobby Lashley over here, and let's get Elias right there. You guys can head on over to twitter.com/Conman167 to vote in the poll for who you think is going to win this matchup. And I'll pull it up here live on the screen. There you have it. You guys can see who you think is going to win in live time. So make sure you head on over and vote for that. But let's turn our attention over to this live matchup, as Bobby Lashley right now has a side headlock locked in on Elias, as Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre continue to look along. Obviously, they are not concerned, but they do not want Elias to pick up this victory. It's like they've got a little bit of an alliance going since they beat the crap out of a monster. I mean, I would too, you know. You form bonds over those things. That's how you get to close friends. So let's see if this little alliance ends up working well together or not. The man is awful in the ring. Who, Bobby Lashley? No, I don't think awful's the word. He's better at working as a heel than he is a face. So you're going to see Bobby Lashley's ring level go up a lot because Bobby Lashley, what he's not good at is selling, right? He's not good at selling. He is good at dishing out offense, like looking like a jerk. That's what Bobby Lashley is good at because look at the man. You don't want to root for him, right? He is as jacked as they come. This man, he's not a man that you want to root for. He's just a mean-looking dude, right? He looks like he could beat the living crap out of you. It's even scarier when he smiles, right? So, it makes sense to turn him heel. Obviously, he's been killing the role since he's been in it. So Jordan Williams says, what if when Bray Wyatt returns, he is on the ramp talking to Corbin and Lashley, then he says he hasn't come along, or something like that, then Strowman walks and slowly build towards the Wyatt family. I don't think you should have Braun Strowman return to the Wyatt family. I don't think that's what they need right now. Braun Strowman's their top monster, right? You don't move him back into a faction. Normally you start people like that off in a faction to get their name going, and then they become a breakaway star like Braun Strowman has become. He's just shy of becoming a superstar right now. He's a star, but not quite yet superstar level. Maybe one day he'll reach that. But Bobby Lashley lifting up Elias and dropping him back down to the ground with a huge lariat. Shows off to the crowd, hooks the leg, and a kick out at 2.5 from Elias. What if when Steph said she needs to get the attorneys, that will make Corbin act in GM? Still, just thinking about that. What if when Steph said she needs to get the attorneys, that will make Corbin act in gum? Still just think about it. Bryson, I'm not sure what you're saying. What am I thinking about with that? Yeah, that's the thing that was mentioned in storyline, but what am I supposed to think about that? She's going after the lawyers to make sure that it's able to happen. Are you saying, like, is there different lawyers? Like, you'd think in, like, a return or a new gimmick debut of somebody, like a lawyer gimmick? Could that be EC3? No. It's not going to happen. Nothing like that. There's no hidden meaning with that, I don't think. If there is, that is incredible writing. But Elias sent to the outside here. Oh, Drew McIntyre standing right in his way now as Elias has a stare down with Drew. Not touching him. You know, like that 3-year-old statement when they go, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. That's basically what Drew's doing right now. But Bobby Lashley spearing him right into the corner, straight into the ring post, knocking them down. As we head to commercial break, Bobby Lashley is deep in control. But how you guys doing? Welcome to the live stream. If you haven't done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Conman, what he was saying was the Authority comes back and they have Survivor Series next year. Oh, you were suggesting the Authority to come back. No, I don't think WWE's going to head back in the Authority direction simply because the Authority just, it's been overplayed, you know. I think they really are enjoying Baron Corbin in this general manager role. He could be done soon. I think maybe the original plan was to have Baron Corbin be finished off by Braun Strowman, then to get a new general manager after that. But with the recent injuries to Braun, I believe they're probably going to continue in the direction of Baron Corbin being the general manager. They could also end up, you know, having a match at TLC while he still has to win. Somebody returns or somebody faces off, whatever it may be, and then he ends up still losing, and that's how they write him out of the general manager role. I'm not sure. I think they might go full in with him as the GM. By the way he was starting out Monday Night Raw tonight, it looks like they're going to lean into this, and I'm glad they are. Very glad they are. Okay, so let's get a couple of them to do. What am I going to get? Let's get a couple spins going, yeah, because we got a couple donations. Remember, though, folks, if you haven't done so, you can always drop a like on this video, and if you're really enjoying the stuff here today, make sure you consider dropping a donation. $5 to get a spin on the Wheel of Points, 10 to get a spin on the Wheel of Conman. Let's have some fun here during this commercial break. and we'll get right back here to the live action as soon as Raw is back live as well. Boom, 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 boom.
The filmmakers of The Lord of the Rings comes a vision of our future.
All right, here we go. Let's see, what is this gonna be? That is not the current points, just ignore that. 10 points for the con artist, though. There you have it. And I think that was all the spins that we had. We just had the one $10 dono, right? I believe so. So con artist up 10 points to the Bob Club. Now let's get this going on over here for the Wheel of Conman. And what weird things are we gonna have happen here today? Oh, we're turning heel on you. Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, all right, folks, let's cock that arm back and let's get ready for some ultimate cringe. By the way, Trevor Dunbar, thank you for subscribing. Oh, Cody dropping 26 bucks. He says, sorry I'm late. Dude, no worries. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the live stream, dude, and thank you so much for the $26 big down now, baby. Woo! Wait, does that make you the new boss? I think it does. Oh, no. Is Cody going to return to being the boss? He totally does. We got ourselves a new boss. All right, but now, with that, like I said, we are going to go turning heel. So plant that arm down, and let's get to roasting. Who do we got here? Who am I turning heel on? The broken kid? More like the broken kid, because you're actually broken. You suck. Yeah, your name fits you well. Good job with picking your name. John Blum, more like John Bum. How about Matthew Bonneau, more like Matthew Momo? Your name's French, and I don't want to make a French joke. Joseph P. Ali dropping 30 bucks. Joseph P., thank you, dude. Tyler Ward saying roast me. How about Tyler Bored, because you're making me bored with your comment. What? All right, let's go with Shania Simpson. Shania Twain's better than you. Shania Simpson, more like... No, Shania Twain's better than you. Yeah. Master Cool Dude, more like Master Lame Dude. Get wrecked, son. That's what it's all about. How about Tank Miller? Dude, more like Tank Driller, because you can't stop drilling for gold. You're going to be rich one day. Good for you. I don't know. And Aaron the Joker, more like Aaron the Lamo. Yeah. Anyways, I missed the finish of the match here. Leo Rush is, Oh, hang on.
Elias, since you so rudely cut me off when I was talking, I didn't have time to announce this, but it is a no disqualifications match.
Oh, that's good. All right, no DQ match now. Oh, and Bobby Lashley attacking him from behind. Oh, no, Bobby Lashley swinging for the fences now. And, oh, man, guys. That, Baron Corbin just remaking this match into a no DQ match. Oh, man. Baron Corbin using his powers again. Okay, so let's get these donation gifts going here. So Cody's $26 dono. Thank you, bud. 26 right there. Boom. And Joseph P. Ali dropping 30 bucks. Thank you, dude, as well. Wait. I think I ran Cody's donation. Yeah, I already ran Cody's donation. Ignore that. Oh, Lashley just got sidestepped there. Elias sending Drew McIntyre right into the post. And oh, man. Elias has got his guitar. Remember, this is no DQ. This is no DQ, folks. Guitar is legal. He could use it here. Oh, Baron Corbin attacking him from behind. It's 3-on-1. Here we go. We got ourselves a new boss. His name is Joseph P. Ali. But it's 3-on-1 right now, folks. Oh, and the guitar is being stomped away by Bobby Lashley. That guitar of Elias, he carries it everywhere. He plays his magical tunes on it. And he's about to be hit from behind with a steel chair. Can anybody come save him? Anybody! Just come save Elias. Oh, so is this the future of Monday Night Raw? Is this what Baron Corbin envisions for Monday Night Raw? Beating down all of the baby faces just because they don't align with you? Corbin, you suck. Oh my God, man. Now Baron Corbin starts beating on Elias. Oh, friggin' hell, man. Throws him back right to the ringside. And this is so, no, this is, oh, Claymore kick. Did you just hear that noise coming out of Baron Corbin's mouth? It was like, oh. Like, what? But this is so similar to last week with Braun Strowman. No way. Are they going to do it to Elias as well? And Trevor Dunbar, thank you very much for following me on Twitter. I do appreciate it. This match is still going on, by the way. It's a no DQ match, and nobody is coming to save him. This is disgusting. Oh, open hand strike there. No way. No way. McIntyre lifting him up. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. 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 Reverse Alabama slam on top of the steel steps. Crashing down face first was Elias, and now mocking Braun Strowman. Bobby Lashley taking a lap around. Spear to Elias. 3-on-1 assault. You guys must think you're pretty tough, eh? You must be so proud of yourselves, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Baron Corbin. 3-on-1 assault on a man who's smaller than you. You're despicable, man. And I think Bobby Lashley now just gator roll to the center of the ring. Elias is still down. At this point, it's just a matter of time. One, two, three. Wow. All right, getting out of character for a moment. That was a freaking awesome segment.
Almighty Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, you know what, guys? It's speaking out of, like, you know, character and out of announcer voice. That was a really entertaining segment. They did a really good job blending together last week's events and making it feel like it was fresh this week as well. I don't know. I really enjoyed that segment. What do you guys think? Was that a good segment or was that bad? Were you entertained or not? Because at the end of the day, if you're entertained, then you know what? It's a decent segment in my opinion, because that's the whole point of it, right? We're watching this for entertainment. If it comes across entertaining, then I think it did its job. And man, that reverse Alabama slam, face first onto the steel steps, was vicious to say the least. Really enjoyed it. Okay, let's get them off the screen here. And boom, I think we've got ourselves, what, 2 spins to do? Yeah, I think we got ourselves 2 spins to do. So, guys, now, question. Who are you aligned with? Are you on the right side of history or wrong? Do you align with Baron Corbin and stay on the right side of history? Or do you go to the wrong side and go on the babyface side? Who are you with? Let me know.
General Manager-elect Baron Corbin hopes to finally silence one of his biggest dissenters.
So tonight we are going to get Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin, and Corbin promises to extinguish Finn Balor as well. Kagalau, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Some people saying wrong side, some people saying middle side, some people saying right side. Interesting. And we are also getting the Intercontinental Open Challenge returning tonight. That is going to be really good. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Should be good. Who do you think is going to be the answer to the Open Challenge? There's a lot of potential ability or a lot of potential people that could answer that challenge. I believe there is a few more likely people. You know, there's a Bray Wyatt return that is potential there. There is just somebody simple like a Dolph Ziggler. Maybe a Drew McIntyre. You know, I know we just saw him, but it's not unlike WWE to put Drew McIntyre on a lot of segments. Who knows? There's a lot of things. But folks, if you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Thank you for reaching 100 likes. Here comes your cringe dap. There we are. Make sure you guys continue to like this video. Let's get this all the way up to 150 likes. Every 50 likes we dab here. Also, guys, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel, okay? You can see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner, and I'll give you guys a little shout-out as a thank you. I see your name. What do I think of NXT UK TakeOver? What do you mean, when do I think of it? Hasn't happened yet, my friend. Cool idea, but until it happens, I can't have any opinions on it as a reactor. Actually, that's a lie. I can have opinions on it, but I don't know enough of the roster to have a solid opinion on it until I see it. So, that's where I'll leave that one. It's exciting for sure. Always, more wrestling's exciting, without a doubt. It'll probably be Apollo Crews, and that is entirely possible. That is entirely possible. It could be Apollo Crews. We got a couple spins right here we're going to do real quick before we get back to the main show. So let's pull up this wheel, and let's get these spins rolling. Remember, folks, if you wish to help support this channel, you can always drop a donation. Doesn't matter how much or how little. Any bit is appreciated. $5 to get a spin on the Wheel of Points, $10 to get a spin on the Wheel of Con, and we have fun while doing it. So here we go. First of 2 spins here on the Wheel of Points. And we're getting another 10 points for the con artist. So get up to 20. Boom. Bob Club steals 100 points, so just like that, the Bob Club's now up to 20 points, and the con artist all the way back down to 0. So there you go. There's your 2 points right there, or your 2 spins on that wheel. Let's get the Wheel of Con. Will a jackpot be hit here today, or will it be a dad joke? It looks like a dad joke, so we'll tell that really soon. And we're going on to the Wheel of Points, so you guys get one more spin. What is this gonna be? Donta Williams, thank you for subscribing. Looks like 20 points for the con artist, and they tie it right back up. That's what they needed, folks. So there you have it. There is our little commercial break. Hope you guys enjoy the games that we have here. But now, I'm sure every single one of you, you're expecting the best dad joke you've ever heard, right? Because Conman, you know he's got jokes for days. Ooh, Drew Plays dropping $5. He says, gimme on that board. Well, we're going to get you on that board, and we're going to spin that wheel in just a second. But I got a dad joke to tell you, folks. And this dad joke, it's,
with the world outside.
it's good.
Making
it's good. And I hope you guys are going to... I hope you're ready, because if you open your ears here...
2019 Lincoln MKC.
Okay. You ready? Dad joke of the year. Why did the coffee file a police report?
That are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion.
It got bugged.
For Elias, before I was done talking, do you know how bad that makes me look?
I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
You're right. It won't happen again because you're fired. Get the hell out of my building. Get out. 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 Out.
Here's Alexa Bliss.
That was very impressive. I mean, that guy was dead weight anyway. I mean, constantly FaceTiming his kids at work. I mean, who does that?
Not him anymore.
Exactly. But I just want to come tell you that I think that you are doing such an amazing job. And if there's anything I can ever help with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Anything?
Anything.
Well, actually, as general manager-elect, you can see I have a ton on my plate. And the way that you played a vital role in our women's team at Survivor Series as captain, I could really use your help right now. So if you could oversee the entire women's division, that'd be great.
Yo!
The entire division.
No way!
Wow. Thank you.
I mean, you look good. I look good. It's that simple.
No way.
This is absolutely ridiculous. This makes no sense. Alexa Bliss is still an active member of the Raw Women's Division. How could she be in charge? Baron Corbin's gone off the deep end.
Renee Young just said everything that every internet smart is going to say online later. Renee Young literally just stole the words out of all of you, yet we're still going to see tweets like that. That's absolutely hilarious. Oh, man. Conman, I'm about to build a 3K gaming machines. These are the parts of my job I love. Dude, that's amazing. That's really awesome. But man, oh man, like, so, huge news to come out right there. So, listen up really carefully. Alexa Bliss is technically gonna be the general manager of the women's division. What does that signal? Does that signal Alexa Bliss's injury is worse than we thought? Does that mean they just don't have anything right now for Alexa Bliss and they want to move her into a managerial position? What do you think? I hope her injury is not worse than we thought. I hope. But her moving into the general manager role does not look good for her health, most likely, considering she's been dealing with some injuries. Yeah, hopefully not. But like, you know what? I'm really down for that. I'm extremely down to see Alexa Bliss in a general manager role. She almost fits that perfectly. Shell saying she thinks that she's more injured than thought. It might be that. But something cool that I got to plug to you guys right here as they're replaying this Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins thing from last week. I have a brand new shirt that is going to be only live until the new year. So, listen up. You guys can get the new Conman167 shirt in the style of Stone Cold Steve Austin. He'd be so proud. Right there, Conman167. Go on over to my merch store. Down in the description below, you can check out all the amazing stuff that I have. But right there, folks, that is the newest t-shirt, the Conman167. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. It should, it looks pretty cool in my opinion. I like it. And I believe that's Canadian prices right there. But yeah. Love it? Awesome, Shell. I'm so glad that you love it. Well, let me know what you guys think. Alvin Norton says they're copying TNA. Are they? I haven't really been watching TNA, so I couldn't tell you if they are or not. Looks awesome. Yeah, I'll grab a large one. We'll run an order through later when it's a bit quieter here. Sweet. All right. Nice. Glad to hear, Cody. Thank you. I appreciate it. Woo! Says, I just whipped your ass. Yeah. I love it. Okay, folks. Head on over. Get that website going. Get that merch store rolling. I want to see some of you guys. I want to see if we get some orders over there. Let's see. Do we got any orders? Got 9 visitors today on the web store. Yeah, that's what I want to see, folks. Head on over there. And I'm really excited to see how this all plays out with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. It should be good. So, if you guys want to know how you can interact with me on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter at Conman167, and you can tweet directly into the show here by using just my @handle right there, at Conman167. And if you do, you can include articles, links, whatever that you think that will contribute to the show. I'm not sure what this is here from Laxen, but he says, he sent me this. WWE Champion Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles at TLC. So it's apparently been announced. Here's Dean Ambrose.
For Raw tonight, in the toxic dump that is Milwaukee. Well, if you're disappointed, then deal with it. I'm sure you're used to disappointment by now. Seth Rollins will also say that he is disappointed that I am not there. But I know that he is relieved. Why else would he feel so safe as to issue his Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge tonight? Because I'm not there. But next week, I promise, I will be there.
So Dean Ambrose won't be
right in the center of the ring. But right now, first of all, it's flu season, and I just don't want to risk coming out there and risk catching something from you people, because you people,
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Like Rollins,
really sorry,
are vermin. Sometimes out there, I feel like I'm in a third world country. The stench of your breath, the putrid smell of your body odor, your greasy, fat little hands pawing at me. It's revolting. Revolting. Sometimes I feel like I need protection from, like, Ebola or E. coli or Ebola or whatever it is, diseases you all are carrying. Like this, for dysentery, typhoid, distemper, right? And the next one's rabies, right?
This is for rabies, and this is going to clinch a bit.
Good. Because I would not go to Houston next week without my rabies shot. Who knows what kind of feral animals, disgusting people are walking those streets.
This next shot's going to be your hip.
Oh. It's the price you pay. Now, Seth Rollins, there is no
you just hear the
shower
ladies going crazy
that can wash away your sins. There is no medicine for you that can cure the sickness that is in your soul. You are a lost cause, compadre. At TLC, because I'm such a great guy, I'm gonna do the good and decent thing, the merciful thing, and put you out of your misery for good.
Okay. Kind of
It's
a crazy
obvious
promo.
Ambrose gone off the deep end. I mean, but
Let's hear what Renee's got to say.
Where did he go wrong? What is this about? I mean, you got to know something.
You know just as well as I do that he's a complicated guy. It's hard trying to get inside the head of him. I live with the guy. I don't always know what he's thinking about. So, sorry, I don't always have an answer for you guys.
Well, we do know one thing, and that is that Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose will finally put this to rest.
So, they are building it up to TLC. Very, very interesting. The fact that this doesn't quite have a ladder stipulation to it or anything makes me wonder if it's going to be actually for the Intercontinental title or if it ends up leaving Seth Rollins here tonight. But here's Lucha House Party, who can apparently compete under Lucha House Party rules for some reason. Pro Ballers, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the live stream. But here we go, folks. If you haven't done so, make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Please leave a like, everybody. We got 786 watching right now. I know we can hit more than just 150 likes. Absolutely can happen. All right. Woo! Yes, absolutely. One sec. Okay. Okay, I'll be back. I don't care for this match. Fair enough. Awesome. So, whoever it was that just ordered a item from my merch store, I want to thank you so much. Let me see if I can find who it was. That was Brad. Dude, Brad, thank you so much for your amazing, amazing support, dude. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. All right, though. Continue to make sure you leave a like on this video. Everybody. Lucha, lucha. Everybody eat your vegetables. Vegetables. Is that what you're going to sing to me? So King167 asking me, hey, Con, what do you think the repackage of Bray Wyatt is going to be? I think it will be the Wyatt family. I don't know, man. I don't know. One sec. Geomalt, thank you for subscribing. The thing with the repackaging of Bray Wyatt, we don't know if he's actually going to be repackaged or if he's just going to return. I think he should be repackaged. Maybe returning as a babyface would be the other way you could go with it.
I just miss his
yeah, I don't know. It's kind of difficult to say. Sam Ward's asking, will that shirt ship to the UK? Yes, I actually believe it has international shipping. I do believe the international shipping costs more, obviously. Nino Etina, thank you for subscribing. But it is run all by Shopify, so I don't really have too much control over the prices. So I do apologize if it happens to be a little bit more expensive to ship internationally.
Manolo, you're so cold. Come in. What's wrong?
It's dry.
Your scalp might get dry in the winter too. Dry head and shoulders, dry scalp care.
I agree, Shell. Thank you. I'm so glad you're not just... I'm not the only one who sees it. Okay, cool.
Today, Patrick can't be slowed down by body pain and stiffness.
Anyways, though, yeah, it should be really interesting, though, to see what they do with yeah.
Fast-acting pain relief for up to 12 hours.
I don't know. I don't know what else to say there, my friends. Definitely. Yep. Bray Wyatt's going to be interesting whenever he does get repackaged, but I'm not too sure. Anyways, though, we got to do some spins on this wheel. It's going to be good. It's going to be really, really good. Here we go. Let's get the spin on the wheel. This was for, who was the person that donated? I got to get this name. It was Drew Plays. Let's roll that. Love it. Thank you so much for burning it down today. And now we're going to burn it down with a spin on the wheel. That's what I like to see. Here we go. Let's see who's going to get these points. 100 for the Bob Club. That brings them up to a solid 120. So the Bob Club, man, pulling ahead here in the early get-go. Remember, folks, if you haven't done so, make sure you leave a like on this video and you subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support the channel with a little bit of a donation, you can drop $5 to get a spin on the wheel to add to the points. Kind of just a fun little game. Yeah. Bob Club, though, taking a big lead. Let's get on back to Monday Night Raw as we run a few little ads.
Not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right. So, Lucha House Party. Does this mean they're going to roll with all three in the ring again? I wonder if they're going to roll all three in this ring with Lucha House Party rules. Do they go against the Revival again because just rehash old matches time and time again? That's what I'm going to guess this match is going to be. And Revival's probably not even going to get an entrance, right? Oh, nope. It is Revival, but they do get an entrance. Look at that. Wow. Big shocker. Big shocker. We had this match last week, so of course let's get it this week.
Last week, when the ring announcer finished explaining what Lucha House rules are, we were so appalled. We weren't ready to compete. A traditional tag team match is 2 superstars per team. But you 3 luchas don't respect tradition, do you?
No, they absolutely don't. Because tag team wrestling is kind of like golf. And there's a certain etiquette that goes along with tag team wrestling. An etiquette that you 3 obviously don't know anything about. People should be respectful. People should be quiet. Maybe an occasional golf clap when you see a pair as good as Dash and myself. But never under any circumstances should you ever jump around that ring screaming at the top of your lungs, Lucha, Lucha, Lucha. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So tonight, that's why we demanded this rematch.
Okay.
Because if you 3 can't respect our tradition, you don't belong in the Revival's division.
I think Dash and Dawson raised a very valid point.
So,
ladies and gentlemen, this match will be competed under Lucha House rules.
What?
Which means all 3 members of Lucha House Party are allowed to compete.
So what this means is a 3-on-2 handicap match. What this means is a miscarriage of justice.
like, what the hell? What is this? What's this garbage? What is this garbage rule? Are you trying to make Lucha House Party? Oh my god. Alright, anyways, though, it's all Lucha House Party rules. Grand Metalik is in the ring right now, and he starts off with this. Yeah, anyways, tag has been made to Lince Dorado. I don't even have any of these guys' images up here on the screen, and all 3 of them are in. It's apparently going to be a really quick match. Oh, drops right down was Kalisto. Man, dropping down Lince Dorado, and up to his feet, and a drop kick from Grand Metalik. So, there you go. Here's the cover 2, kick out by Wilder.
I don't understand on what planet this is fair.
Yeah, it's not fair at all. Unless they're trying to turn the Revival babyface, I don't know. Oh, but look at the torture rack spin in the center, drops him down. Kalisto in trouble. I got to get Kalisto at least up on the screen. We'll look for the other 2. Lince Dorado. I don't know how I feel. Guys, what are your thoughts on this entire division? On the way this is going, the fact that they are now going with just unlogical booking things like Lucha House Party rules. Like, what is that? Although, anyways, he continues to lock him in the gory special. I gotta focus on trying to get these guys up on the screen, but you know what? It might not be worth it. Time. Lince Dorado. Got so many photos to go through. Lince
Turns it into an arm drag. Tag made. Here's Dawson.
There he is. All right. Dawson's now in the ring. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder chasing after Kalisto. Both of them not letting him by. He hops over top. Oh man, Kalisto rolls through. Tag has been made, and in comes Lince Dorado. It's like these guys don't have a clue what they're doing.
This is egregious. Dorado.
Wait, they didn't make the tag? Wait, did they make?
Have not been able to get out of the blocks in this match.
Salida del Sol into.
This is nuts.
This is.
This is done.
I've lost track. Who's legal? It doesn't matter. It's
legal.
Lucha House rules. The Lucha House Party wins again.
No shit, Michael Cole. They win again. It's 3-on-2. All right, Chris Mumpower says there's obviously a reason WWE is booking it this way. They wouldn't book it like this if they didn't have a real reason, whether we know it or not. They say they have a real reason, but I mean, to me, throwing years and 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 years of tradition out the window for a babyface team is not the correct way to book things. Just gonna say that just a tiny little bit. You know, just my honest to God thoughts. You probably shouldn't just book a babyface team to do heel things unless you want to turn them heel, but you clearly don't want to turn the Lucha House Party heel because their name is the Lucha House Parties. They come out with piñatas that you want to sell to kids. Think of this, Vince McMahon sitting back there saying, oh, ho, ho, ho. We can get these merch sales of these piñatas, the Lucha House Party WWE piñatas at all birthday parties. That will be us. You know, that's what they're trying to do. That's the only reason they're trying to push these piñatas. It's merch sales, to sell it to kids, to get that moolah, because that's what WWE is all about, is that moolah. And they're not going to turn them heel, so why have them have an advantage? It's just kind of mind-boggling, a little bit. Anyways, though, not really too much I can say about that other than that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show, though. If you are, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. You can see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner if you were to do so. Yeah. That's simple. You can always drop your donations as well, folks. I do appreciate every little bit of support that you guys do here on this channel, that you do for me, and that you allow this channel to keep running how it is. Piñata on a pole match and come out on the lawnmowers in like late 90s and early 2000s. Exactly, Brandon Harbin. That's the direction we're heading in if we're not careful. It was difficult to choose the shirt color. Was it? Wait, the black shirt color? Yeah, I agree, Shell. Okay. So it was difficult to choose the shirt color. Interesting. 3 Hazy says it's WWE. They do random stuff like this all the time. That's kind of true. They do random stuff. It just doesn't mean that it's always good, right? Random doesn't equal good. And I think, you know, doing things that WWE thinks are a shock to the fans, but it's not a shock because it's just dumb. Like, it's shocking fans at how bad it's becoming, in a way. Like, I love WWE still, but some of these stories and the logic, like, I can't remember a time frame where they ever had this much lacking logic. Is that on purpose? Is that seriously a writing strategy? To anybody who has done any creative writing, is writing bad stories a purposeful thing to get it talked about on social media? Is there a direct correlation between bad writing and more talked about on social media than good writing and being talked about on social media? I don't know. Because it might. They might get more trending hashtags with it being bad. People want to bitch and complain about WWE, right? So maybe that's what they're doing? I don't know. It's entirely possible. Marcus Faze says, yeah, it's becoming bad for some people who can't just enjoy what the writers and performers are giving them. That's my rant over. Okay, fair enough. And you know what? Like, there is to a point where you can enjoy everything that the writers give you. But you also can definitely say a few things when there is some very illogical stuff happening on. I think a lot of you guys can attest to the fact that I enjoy most stuff WWE provides us. I try to react to it as best and as honestly as I can. I don't hold my reactions back, and most of the time I am excited. Most of the time I'm enjoying the show. There are some things though that I don't enjoy about that, and I can block those out in the long run, which still keeps me happy with WWE in the grand scheme of things. But there's a few programs that they do that make me scratch my head and just make me question every little bit of the writer's decision, because not only is it just something that had to be approved, it's something that somebody wrote, right? This came out of somebody's mind that said, hey, you know what would be a really good idea for a babyface team? Let's give them 2 matches against some heels, but give them these new rules, these Lucha House Party rules, that allow them to have a 3-on-2 advantage in every single one of their match. Okay. If they were a heel group, yeah. If they were a heel group, yeah. Do that ruling, right? That is the best way to get a heel group over. Get fans hating it, but a babyface team?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this man is the most sought-after free agent in the history of WWE. He has Raw Commissioner Stephanie McMahon and SmackDown Commissioner Shane McMahon for his service.
Anyways, though, I guess that's my little rant. Gonna be over there. I'm gonna end that. Don't worry, Corbin won't last long, just like others. John Laurinaitis, another bad GM, soon he will get fired. You know what? I actually loved John Laurinaitis when he was around. There was something so interesting about his character, the way that he delivered his lines. Here we go, though, folks. I believe all those rumors, especially from PWM, that stupid Twitter account now, that got bought. They were pushing a false narrative, well, not a false narrative, but they were pushing a narrative trying to end Lars Sullivan's career before they got on the main roster. A lot of people were trying to push that that agenda, you know. For whatever reason, wrestling news sites realized that, hey, if we just say we get to this thing first and we make everything seem like a big deal, we make everything seem like big news, then you know what? We're going to get more clicks. And good on you, folks. Good on you for finding a way to Jew the wrestlers out of a job and in their livelihoods to get yourself a few more clicks. Good on you there, Pro Wrestling Magazine. The Twitter account, not anything else related. But it's just, it's very frustrating to see people do that on Twitter. That hurts the business. I don't respect that at all. I had to unfollow that account. Really, really bad. But here we go. Here's the Facebreaker. It's Nyah Jax. Call Michelle saying, don't you think Lars Sullivan looks like he should have been back in the 60s, 70s era, his body type? Absolutely. He looks like he could be put up right against, he looks like he could go right up against, what's his name? Bruno Sammartino. Like, he would be a threat against him there. Like, that looks like that would have been a dream match from back in the day. Be pretty cool. So anyways, Nyah Jax is here, like I said. I think they're in action. I don't know if Tamina is in action with Nyah or if this is going to be a promo. But here's Tamina and Nyah. Let's see what these two Facebreakers have got to say.
Now, as Raw General Manager Baron Corbin said earlier, we all have so much to be thankful for this year. I know the Raw roster is thankful for me.
Anything from it?
Me being the sole survivor at Survivor Series and leading Team Raw to victory. But what I'm most thankful for is breaking Becky Lynch's face.
You know how to get heat from it,
and not only that, I put Becky Lynch on the shelf with a concussion. I guess the man was no match for the Facebreaker. And Ronda wanted to face Becky so bad, but I took that away from her. You know, she should get used to me taking things away from her because come TLC, I'm gonna take her title back. Yeah. You know, she came to WWE on top of the world. Rowdy Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet. But ever since then, her career's kind of taken a downhill run. What? Ever since she stepped into the ring with me, the irresistible force.
How many of you guys hate Nyah Jax? How many?
This is back
Say
at the end
me
of
if you
June
hate
at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event. Nyah versus
this is
Ronda
last
for
June,
Nyah's
folks, that they're
Women's
recapping here.
Championship.
They're recapping Nyah Jax's last attempt at the Raw Women's Champion there, Ronda Rousey, at Money in the Bank. I'm actually curious to see. Look at this chat. Oh, man. Now it's going to explode with me's. Yep. Look at that. A lot of people who are not a fan of Nyah Jax. Obviously, you know, nuclear heat for her. It's died off a little bit for me. I don't like the initial incident, obviously. She needs to be more careful, but she needs to be a better worker. But WWE is using it to a great extent and getting her nuclear heat. It's great.
That is actually where Ronda's downfall began, when she couldn't beat me. Let's see how far she's actually fallen.
Oh, okay, so they're cutting back. All right. The only thing worse than her wrestling is her promo build. Interesting, Daniel Byrne. She's got an interesting style of delivery for a promo. It's kind of like a... If I can say this, like if you picture a white girl, like, you know, just the whitest of girls, a white 20-year-old white girl, right? You know, where's my latte? That she speaks in that type of tone. The, oh my God, like, you're not gonna do any of this. Like, no, it's, I'm the one who did this. I'm the one who deserves this, and I'm gonna break your face. Like, you know, she's got that white girl valley type of speech to her that makes a lot of people dislike them, right? That's a lot of people.
Ouch. Is that what it takes to be a true champion? I mean, I'll give it to Ronda. She took a beating like a champion. You know, she should add that to her list of what it takes to be a true champion. Let me get into Ronda mode. A true champion stands at the top of the mountain, and she faces anybody who comes to face her. I think she said that. A true champion fights through sickness and in health. A true champion wins by disqualification, writhing in pain while getting the crap beat out of her. I don't think that one works, Ronda, but this one's my favorite. A true champion is the best on her worst day. Ah. I don't think Ronda has faced her worst day yet, but she will when she faces me at TLC. Ronda hasn't been the same since our first match, but me, I've been on a roll. Come on. I won the Battle Royal at Evolution. I broke
I like
Becky's
that. Guys, who would you
face,
rather
which you all
listen
seem
to,
be mad
Nyah Jax
about.
or Lio Rush?
And I was the sole survivor at Survivor Series. I think that means the top of the mountain belongs to me.
Does it belong to her?
And you know what? I think I want to go back and get my title, which I...
So Ronda's coming on out. There we have it. So Ronda Rousey making the interruption, saving our ears from bleeding any further. Ronda Rousey, you're a welcome sight. Thank you for interrupting her. So, okay. So Nyah Jax, let's move Tamina over a little bit more. The reception is pretty big for Ronda. There's no question about that. I saw this tweet earlier today, and I commented on it, and it was asking who had the best 2018 overall. Some of the options were Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, Elias, and I forget who the fourth one was. Anyways, a lot of people voted, I think it was like Seth Rollins, I think.
I will give you credit.
Anyways, I'll get back to that.
It wasn't luck that the Battle Royale, you won.
fight. Let me give him a second.
Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that I think Ronda Rousey has had the best year in WWE overall out of any superstar. Out of any. If you look at it purely from an actual WWE standpoint, she's had the best year, bar none.
I really appreciate you guys. But as I was saying, it wasn't luck that you won the Battle Royale at Evolution and earned this title opportunity. I know. You are lucky. You're from a warrior culture where one punch from you could be heard around the world. You are lucky that the time and the place and the person on the receiving end of that punch changed the history, the whole world, and made you the hashtag Facebreaker.
Liam Brooks, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel.
But that's where your luck has ran out.
All right.
Because I stand guard on top of this mountain. And at TLC, I am going to rip your arm off and slap Charlotte Flair across the face with it.
Okay. Hey Con, sorry I'm late. I had basketball practice, but I got pulled over. But I'm here. Well, dude, I'm sorry you've had such a crappy day.
So eager to fight tonight.
I'll try to make it better.
And you know I was born ready. Unless you and the monolithic mute have a hot double date tonight.
What? Monolithic.
How do you like a
mute?
shot at
All
the
right.
champ? Right here, right now.
You gonna get it?
No.
Okay.
We're not going to do it that way. No.
I figured. Yeah, I figured that was not gonna happen.
Ronda, I could beat you right here, right now. But I just got finished washing Becky Lynch's crusted blood from my knuckles. And as a matter of fact, we do have a hot double
How
date.
do you stop making excuses and fight?
I am not making excuses. I'm just stalling for time.
What?
Oh boy. Rousey didn't want to
Oh,
risk this
hey,
situation.
Natalia! Natalia's gonna come make the save. So remember, Natalia and Ronda Rousey. Oh, Riot Squad! Riot Squad just intercepted them. Now Ronda Rousey straight out there trying to attack the Riot Squad. Judo flip to Liv Morgan, sending her crashing down. Ronda fights off the attackers of the Riot Squad who ambush Natalia. She okay? Nyah Jax and Tamina look on. A fallen Natalia who continues to get blindsided by these mean girls in the Riot Squad. Welcome, folks. If you haven't done so, though, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Let's get this up to 200 likes. I know we can. Also, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'd love to see your name pop up over there. But, very okay-ish segment. Very, very okay-ish segment, to say the least. Just okay-ish. The promo ability of Nyah Jax is not good. Expect us, if you could kindly stop, please, saying everything that you think is wrong with this stream. I've been doing this for nearly 6 years here on YouTube. I think I know what I can do and what I can't do. Thank you for your support, though, man, but I'm good. Con, how's your day going? Because mine isn't going great. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My day's actually been pretty good. It's back to live streaming for me, which is obviously a good thing. Wait. Oh yeah, AOP are putting their tag team championships on the line. That is a thing tonight against Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. It's interesting that Chad Gable and Bobby Roode, they formed their tag team They advanced a little bit through the division. Yeah. They haven't really done much, but then they ended up with a tag team title opportunity. It's almost to say that WWE just has such little tag teams that anybody who is slightly over with the fans is basically in line with a tag team title opportunity, right? So 2 title defenses tonight. That's cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool, right? I could see, you know what? I wonder if they're going to take the titles off AOP already. Like, would they put them on Chad Gable and Bobby Roode this early? Like, do you guys think that would actually happen? I know they pinned them last week. No. I know that happened. I know how they got to this point here in the Tag Team Championship. But what I mean is their trajectory was very weird. Started out with like a weird losing thing against the Ascension that really went nowhere. And then all of a sudden, shoom, shot right up here into Tag Team title opportunity. Very weird.
Had a real laugh at my expense last week.
This is Drake Maverick.
You see, 99% of you have never experienced real fear. You've never had your life flash before your eyes. You've never been grabbed by the throat, lifted off the floor, and had to look eye to eye with a behemoth, with a 7-foot giant. And if you did, I bet you'd have lost all your bodily functions as well. You see, fear, it makes cowards out of all of us. And Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, I am personally going to make sure that you experience that feeling right here tonight. Laugh now, cry later.
Well, tonight the tag team titles are on the line.
That is tonight. Actually, that's up next, my friends. Up next, we are going to get Bobby Roode and Chad Gable taking on AOP. Do you think tonight they turn Bobby Roode on Chad Gable? Because this is very random, right? Like the shot up to this tag team title level is very, very random. Do you think that tonight could simply just be Chad Gable and Bobby Roode's breaking point, and Bobby Roode turns on Chad Gable? I don't know. Expect us, dude. I've been doing this for a long time. I know what I can get away, not even just get away with, dude. I have literally talked to WWE through certain things, all right? I've got a contact over there. We're okay. I promise you. All right? Been doing this for over 2 years of WWE streams every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every pay-per-view, everything. I'm okay. I promise you. All right. Do you think the Divas of Raw and SmackDown deserve tag team titles? Yes, I think, let's not call them divas, let's call them women. Let's get into the right character. Let's get into the right, period. But yes, I believe that the women of WWE do deserve to have some tag team division. At least a tag team division with tag team goals. Whether that means one on Raw, one on SmackDown, or whether it means it's a combined one, I don't know. But I definitely do think we need some women's tag team titles. The tag teams are there. They're ready-made. Asuka, Naomi, Iconics, Charlotte, Becky, if you wanted to. You could get right back to that. You very well could. Bayley, Sasha. You've got, obviously, the Riot Squad. You've got so many good teams that could move right into that title contention right away. No problem. You could have a division made up. And they've been doing a good job in building it overall, right? The division over time. They've been building it up. And I think it's now getting to the point where the new year, we should really see new titles brought in, I think. Expect us. Dude, thank you for trying, but I'm not sure what you're saying you're trying. I think this channel's getting shut down after doing this for this long. I don't know why it would just randomly turn around and shut down without any notice. That's not how things work here. This is called fair use, which is what I'm doing.
What's for dinner?
But that's okay. I know more about my job than you do, and that's probably a good thing. Follow Help1K. Thank you very much for following me on Twitter. I do appreciate it.
From appies and salads to burgers, pasta and pizza, all delivered
On Steph address the tag title situation. Look up. Okay, I will try. You say Steph? Who's Steph? Who in the world is Steph? Address the title situation. I'm looking. Said to look up, and I don't see it.
My son has leukemia. You said 6 months.
maybe he came back to be saved and I came back to save him. The universe just gave us a do-over.
Not sure. Really not sure what you mean by that. I don't see it. I don't see the comment. My bad, dude. But folks, if you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Let's get this all the way up to 200 likes. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. This would be a great time to turn Roode heel. Gable costs the match and annoys Roode, so he turns. Would be good to see Jordan save Gable and have James Storm debut and team with Roode. Beer money, yeah. Dude, if we could get beer money, I would be so down for that. I called that a long time ago, that I thought that this was going to turn into a potential beer money situation. That'd be really cool if they bring that out tonight. I'd love that.
This program is aggressive in nature.
I'd love that.
It may contain themes
but here we go. Let's get this match going. If this is in fact the next match that is on.
It's about to get weird.
Oh.
Weird or stupid?
Gotcha.
Morning, Pooh Bear.
We're gonna take this school.
The Divas of Raw and SmackDown deserve tag team titles. Yes, I do agree. They do deserve them. But once again, dude, call them women. They are the women of Monday Night Raw and Tuesday Night SmackDown. Not the Divas anymore. The Divas is a long gone term, okay? Only certain divas, or certain women, I should say, use the term diva in the WWE anymore. And they just do it to use heat. The women's division, not the Divas division. All right. Here's AOP, Akam, and Rizar on the screen. So Akam right here. Ronda Rousey, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Well, let's not diva shame. There's nothing wrong with divas. No, absolutely not. But the women's division is what it's called now. It's not called the Divas division, and we can't keep going back to that. All right. Evolve, right? You got to evolve with the WWE, and the WWE is calling it the women's division now. So make sure you address it correctly. I agree. Like, you know, it's just a better name. That imagine this. Think of it like this. If the men's division was called the dudes division. Think of it, right? Just little off. Imagine being called a dude all the time, you know? Oh, you're a WWE dude. Weird, right? That's a very good way to put it in perspective.
After your non-title victory last week, tonight you have your first opportunity at the Raw Tag Team Championships. Any thoughts heading into your match with AOP?
Well, my thoughts are last week was just that. It was last week. Now, look, I love a good laugh as much as anybody. But this kind of opportunity is the reason I asked Bobby to team up with me in the first place. This is the opportunity we've been working so hard for.
Charlie, the time for jokes are over. Chad and I became a team for two reasons. Number one, to become the Raw Tag Team Champions. And number two, to make the entire division absolutely.
Earlier on tonight, Drake Maverick said that fear makes cowards out of all of us.
Here we go. Guess what, folks? We're about to see an absolutely glorious entrance. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable are here. This is going to be interesting. Raw tag team titles are on the line. Can be absolutely glorious here tonight. Should be good. What if Seth Rollins' open challenge is a debut? Hey, it might be, man. It very well might be. We are thinking about potential superstars who could be called up. I said this earlier. Imagine this. So this is not going to happen. I'm saying it right now. This is like 99% not going to happen. There's like a 1% chance this could happen. Imagine. Seth Rollins comes out. And he's like, all right, it's time for that, whatever he says, you know. And here's the IC Open Challenge. Let's see who it is, right? And then it goes whatever. There's a bit of a lull. And then all of a sudden the lights go off. And they stay off for just like 15 seconds. So imagine 15 seconds. That'd be like this.
And over 1,000 Instagram DMs from the WWE Universe mocking him for the humiliation he experienced.
You know, he's the kind of person that would go on Twitter and hashtag.
And then after 15 seconds, you just hear Aleister Black's music hit. You know, and then you just hear down that sweet guitar, and out of the black rises Aleister Black, and then he walks straight down Seth Rollins in his eyes. That would be so cool. That would be amazing. But it's not going to happen. All right, here we go, though. Who do you guys think is going to win? We're going to get this Twitter poll going. So, who will win? Who will win? Hashtag Raw. WWE. Yes, that would be dope. Like, seriously, it would be really, really cool. It's not going to happen, but it'd be really cool. All right, who will win? AOP.
You're right, but
doing a good job right now.
No other options. Not to mention the fact that for their size, Aiken and Razor are terrifyingly fast.
Let's go Chad and Roode. Chad and Roode. All right, there you guys go. Head on over to twitter.com/Conman167. Make sure you vote in the Twitter poll so you can show me who you guys think is going to win this tag team title match. AOPP or Chad and Roode. Who do you guys think is going to win? Let me know on twitter.com/Conman167. Tag has been made. Chad Gable. I don't believe Razor saw that tag. He's holding right up there. Oh, man. Chad Gable with a drop kick to the chest of the AOPP member. And back in. Okay, so this is Akam now. I think Akam's in the ring. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oh, this is Razor. Never mind. Never mind. My bad. If I had to say who I think is going to win this match, I'm going to go with AOPP. I think AOPP is going to definitely win this. They're going to pee themselves all over a victory, right? Golden showers all around. Okay, tag is made. Roode. It looks like Gable and him are working well together. Razor off the ropes. And Roode and Gable. Double kick. Look at this. Look at the suplex. Oh, man, no. Nice attempt. Instead, got him over with a double suplex. And Drake Maverick has stolen the robe of Bobby Roode. Oh, man. Well, EC3 was supposed to be called up before, but they had to cancel that due to his concussion at Brooklyn TakeOver. Was he? Okay. Set to be called up? Maybe. Maybe they had rough plans in store. I don't know if I ever heard for sure plans. You know, they didn't air any vignettes for him. And so what you're saying, what you're basing that off of is potential rumors. And while there may have been rumors that he was being called up, there's rumors all the time that people are being called up. It's not until you start seeing something officially announced by WWE that you can say they were set to be called up. Or at least there was plans in motion to call them up. There may have been, right? There very well may have been. But for the most part, it's just a rumor, you know? Just saying this guy's going to be called up. And one funny thing I think I find online, it gets funnier and funnier every time I see it. Fans will complain and complain and complain about when somebody gets brought up, they're not used to their full potential. And, you know, we're all definitely to blame with that. We all have said that before. You know, this person's being underutilized. This person's being underutilized, whatever. But a lot of those fans also say the same thing that, no, please don't be called up. The main roster will ruin you. And I look at it like, really? You think the main roster is what ruins people being called up? No, it's not the main roster. Not at all. It's your ability to get over on the main roster. And I think that is where people don't want to admit that not every single superstar is top tier. You know, you may be the best over in New Japan. You may be the best in PWG. You may be the best in Ring of Honor. You may be the best anywhere else in the world. But WWE is really the elite of the elite. It's the best of the best, minus a few hand-picked names from around the world who might be better. But when you talk about elite in-ring talents, there is no better competition than in the WWE, which means it's harder to break through that glass ceiling. Just because you're a star over in New Japan does not mean you're going to be a star in WWE. Just because you're a star in NXT does not mean you make it on the main roster. You want the prime example? Well, look at Elias. Elias was nothing in WWE NXT. Nothing. The dude was the drifter gimmick, and then he just magically got called up to Raw because they felt that his gimmick was more suited for the main roster. People said crap about Elias at the start, but look where he is now. It goes to show that the cream of the crop does rise to the top. You can get over as long as you are charismatic and solid in the ring. If you are not charismatic enough to get over to that point, then WWE may not be willing to invest hours upon hours into your character. They go with the people who are going to sell merchandise. They go with the people who are going to sell DVDs. They go for the people who are going to get memes on the internet and all of that. They don't go for the boring, bland, good in-ring talent, right? And I don't mean to say that there's anybody on the main roster who fits right into that category. I think the main roster is so talented. But you just got to be careful about thinking that everybody who comes to the WWE can be a star, because that's just not the case. It's like saying, you know, you can be a star in the American Hockey League, but you get to the NHL and you're only, what, a middle six player? You know? Well, that's how it rolls. You're playing amongst the best people in the world. So only the top rise to the top. Anyways, though, Rezar in focus here as we go back from commercial break. He's got control of Chad Gable. Oh, DDT, though, stopping him dead in his tracks. And that's what Gable needed as he looks to... Oh, wait.
Looks terrible. It's like a kid took his dad's robe.
That is Bobby Roode's robe.
Interesting. All right, tag's been made. Rezar out of the ring. Bobby Roode in. And A coming now, firing away at Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode kick to the hamstring there. Another kick to the hamstring of Akam. Jeez. I agree. Some do shine in WWE when they never did in NXT. Another example is Alexa Bliss. Damn straight, man. It just goes to show how important character work really is, because you guys said it finest. Nyah Jax promo sucked, right? Well, imagine if Nyah Jax was a good in-ring wrestler. Her promo ability would still hinder her. People would be saying their promo ability sucks. You got to have the whole package to make it all the way to the top in WWE. Really do, for the most part. Oh, man. Akam, though, fall away slam to Bobby Roode. I want to thank Alvin Norton and Donta Williams. Thank you guys for following me on Twitter. I do appreciate it. You guys can follow me as well and get a shout out. Bobby Roode, though, sent into the corner. Akam charging forward, misses with the big boot. Rezar sent over the top rope now. And I think Bobby Roode, oh, kick to the hamstring again. And Bobby Roode's roll, no way. Are they going to do it? Will they capture the tag team championships here? No.
This is a lovely, lovely road. It would be a shame if something happened to it.
It looks like we're going to continue the bathroom jokes. No way. Are they going to flush the robe of Bobby Roode? Bobby Roode, I should say. Oh, he's going to pee on it.
Here we go.
He's peeing on the robe.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
No. He's literally peeing on the robe of Bobby Roode. Oh, that's kind of gross. Drake. Dude, buddy.
What do you got?
Nestor Gutierrez, thank you very much for following me on Twitter. I'm not sure if you guys heard that. Heard the water bottle crack, but that's kind of funny.
Disgusting. Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
I wouldn't have flushed that.
I mean, come on now.
Oh, from behind, though, Gable just got sent flying, and that, I think, is what is going to be enough of a distraction. AOPP leaning right into it, and man, here they go, setting him up, slamming him down. 1, 2, and they retain their tag team championships. AOP is your winners. So, do you guys like bathroom jokes? Like, is that a thing that gets your fancy going, you know? Is that a thing that makes you go, woo, a little bit giddy? Not me, not my style. But you know what? They tried. Decent matchup, I guess. High octane, high offense continues the story along. Or does that become the end of Gable and Roode? No. Here's Bayley and Sasha backstage.
That is so amazing. I know. And it was cool to be a part of something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus we got the win. What are you doing here?
Look, I know we've had our issues in the past, but General Manager
Ethan, thanks for following me on Twitter,
wouldn't have
dude.
put me in the position to oversee the women's division if it weren't for the two of you. I mean, you helped my team win at Survivor Series. And honestly, I think part of our issue is the fact that we never really gotten to know each other.
I know all I need to know about you, Alexa. So you can just oversee yourself out of our faces. Be gone.
You know what, Sasha? You don't have to be rude every single day of your life. No, there is something to being a nice person. But you know what? Let's just put our egos aside, mine included, because tonight I'm giving you two the opportunity to go into the ring, conduct an open forum, and answer questions from the WWE Universe.
No. Alexa, if this is another one of this is your life things, I don't want anything to do.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Gary, thanks for following me on Twitter.
Think of it as a way for the WWE Universe to get to know you two a little bit better.
think they know fun.
All right.
Actually going right to work.
So, Sasha Banks and Bailey are going to have an open forum later, I guess. All right. Anyways, though, here's the She-Nom. It's Ember Moon. And as she continues to progress down the WWE road, you know that she's going to have some big moments in the future. I'm really excited for that. But, folks, if you have not done so, please smack that like button. Let's get this all the way up to 250 likes. Thank you for 200. Woo! But every 50 likes we dab, so make sure you continue to like this video. Also, please make sure you are subscribed to this channel. You can see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner. What do you guys say? Can we hit on to 102,400 subs here tonight? That's 39 away. I think we can, folks. Please make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Who is Ember Moon about to face? I don't know. We'll find out after the commercial break. Also, if you guys are really enjoying the stream, you can always drop your own donation. Doesn't matter how much or how little. Any little bit is appreciated. But remember, you guys are the reason this channel runs. You are the ones who fan fund this channel. So please consider dropping a donation, whether it's just $1 or $2. Doesn't matter how much, how little. Seriously, I appreciate it. Okay, but let's continue going on here. Let's roll a couple little ads. Hopefully you guys will get them. Yo. Sweet stuff. Vlacky Smith says, I love WWE. Well, you're in the right community then, because this is the place to be if you love WWE. What do you guys say? Would you? Let's think. Let's do a segment we haven't done in a while. I don't think I've talked about my fantasy hockey team in a long time. So over this commercial break, since we got no things to do, no spins or anything like that, then let's have a little look through here as to what my fantasy hockey team is. Oh my god, I'm getting absolutely murked. Oh, that's not fun. Alright, so that didn't help. I'm getting destroyed already. I'm down already 30 points on my first week. What the hell? How does he have so many people playing? Okay, doesn't matter. Anyways, here is my team, if you guys are interested. Nikita Kucherov, Steven Stamkos, William Nylander, I know, he's not playing. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Elias Lindholm, Anze Kopitar, John Carlson, Ryan Suter, Roman Josi, Brandon Montour, Johnny Gaudreau, Neil Pionik, Antti Ranta, Corey Crawford, Jamie Benn, Joe Pavelski, Sean Couturier, Austin Watson, and PK Subban. That's my fantasy hockey team. It's a pretty freaking good one, if you ask me. And then in my other league, if you guys happen to care about the other league, I don't know why you would, but you do now. Nikita Kucherov, Mitch Marner, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Nick Bukestad, what's his name? Drake Batherson, Dylan Strome, Drew Doughty, Torrey Krug, Duncan Keith, Tony D'Angelo, Jason Pominville, Jake Musson, Ryan Johansson, Zach Parise, Austin Watson, Evgeny Kuznetsov, Craig Anderson, and David Riddich. That is my fantasy hockey team in both leagues. Yeah. Bruno Forciquano Sulk. Thank you very much for following me on Twitter. I do appreciate it. Bet you wish you had Patrick Laine 5 goals the other night. Oh, dude, seriously. Yeah.
$97 in data?
39 away, not going to get it. Sorry. Really? You don't think that we can reach it? We're 40 away now, so maybe we'll reach it. I don't know. We've hit quite big sub numbers in the past. I think the open challenge is going to bring quite a few subs here. Normally around the 10 o'clock mark, we get a big influx of viewers. That's usually how it goes, and then it dies off towards the end. Roode is being heavily underplayed. Yeah, to a point. I mean, he's still on TV. You can't complain too much if a guy gets on TV. You could say they're being underutilized, but as long as they appear on TV once every 3 weeks, I think they're at least in the thick of things. You know, they don't got to be on TV every single week to be over. Although, it is easy to forget about them with how much wrestling there is. You know, if you're not careful and somebody's off TV for 2 weeks, you can completely forget about them. That is a thing. Ray Rose says, I'm a Lightning fan, but how about the Sabres so far? Dude, I can't believe that. How are the Sabres so good this year? Like, seriously, what, like, I know they added, like, a few key parts and stuff, but I never thought that they would have been this good. There's no way they win the Cup this year, right? Not a chance. Who's my team? The Toronto Maple Leafs. I was actually going to wear my William Nylander jersey today, hoping that he would sign, but a little itchy. Here's Finn Balor.
Earlier tonight, Baron Corbin asked the Raw roster if they want to stand on the right side or the wrong side of history. And then the so-called general manager-elect went and changed the rules on Elias halfway through his match with the almighty Bobby Lashley. I get the message loud and clear. If you don't stand with Baron Corbin, it appears there will be consequences. Now, I get it, some people are gonna say that I'm jeopardizing my career, standing up to face a megalomaniacal, self-obsessed blowhard. But the way I see it, I'm jeopardizing my career if I don't. Tonight, I'm gonna stand up and fight for what I believe is the right side of history.
There you go. Cool. No way!
Baron Corbin continues to punish people apparently who are associated with Braun Strowman.
Is Ember Moon... Wait, what? Did Ember Moon's partner in Mixed Match Challenge turn out to be Kurt Hawkins? So Kurt Hawkins is on TV. And they're going to face off against Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox. So we're getting some mixed tag action, I believe. Or is it going to be Alicia Fox, or is it going to be somebody else? The modern day Maharaja is here. Jinder Mahal. Is he going to have some stuff to say? Nope. Alicia Fox is here. Interesting. Yeah, so they're seriously replacing Kurt Hawkins? Or putting Kurt Hawkins as a replacement for Braun Strowman. What a 180, man. What a 180. Who would have thought? Okay, so Ember Moon and Kurt Hawkins are going to take on Alicia Fox and Jinder Mahal. Very interesting team here. So Alicia Fox. Boom. And Jinder Mahal. Oh, what a big boot from Alicia Fox. No way, it's over. 1, 2. Oh, I thought it was over. I thought that was done. No way, hooking the leg. It's not a mixed tag match here, by the way. Kurt Hawkins is just at ringside there. It's just Ember Moon versus Alicia Fox. Not a mixed match challenge. My bad, folks. All right, here we go, though. Let's get our commentating going on with this match. Alicia Fox, quick out of the gate here, 2, hooking the legs, and a kick out by Ember Moon. So, who do you guys think is going to win? Let's get this tweet rolling here. So, who will win?
Job, if I may say so myself.
Can't argue just yet, but we do know that that she's always looking for that killer instinct.
We will get this Twitter poll live for you guys.
Current active member
Fox or Ember Moon.
So
head on over to twitter.com/Conman167 to vote in that Twitter poll for you who you think is going to win this matchup. If I had to say who I think is going to win, it's got to be Ember Moon, right? There's no reason to give Alicia Fox a win over Ember Moon at this point in her career, right? No reason. Oh, man, Ember Moon. Nice flip there, sending Alicia Fox crashing into the ground. Oh, man, this could be enough. Will she be able to get into the pinfall here? No, not going for it yet. Ember Moon looking to advance there. Nice right hand stopping Alicia Fox dead in her tracks. Fox advances again. Meets her another fist. And now Ember Moon up to the top rope where she feels comfortable. Spinning. Oh, what a spinning suplex. Laying Alicia Fox out. That might be enough. She's going to go up top. Here we go. Alicia Fox is in trouble. All the way to the top rope. The Phenom looking to fly. The Eclipse has been delivered. 1, 2. Ember Moon wins. Kurt Hawkins can't believe what he's seen. Ooh, did the Leafs win? I don't know. Did the Leafs win? So, Kurt Hawkins as close to a win as you probably think he could have got. Forgot the I don't care option. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Ember Moon, though, continues to roll. Oh, No Way Jose. I forgot he was a thing. So, No Way Jose is here. Yeah, I totally forgot No Way Jose was a thing. Wait, Ember Moon being wrapped up in this Congo line, apparently. So, I completely forgot this is a thing, not going to lie. This is one of those guys who you wonder why we're called up in the first place. So, I guess No Way Jose is going to face off against Jinder Mahal when we come back from the commercial break. I'm still dancing along to No Way Jose, but it does not mean that it is going to be a fiesta here. It could mean it's going to be a party. That's what it's going to be. But folks, if you haven't done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Let's get this all the way up to 250 likes. And also, please make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Yeah, I thought it was a little bit of a mixed match challenge thing going on too, but it is not. It's just straight up singles matches. So up next, we're going to get No Way Jose versus Jinder Mahal. And at least it's a fresh matchup, you know? Let's give them credit to that. Give them absolutely big credit. It's good. We're getting a fresh matchup here. Ember Moon versus Alicia Fox. Maybe not the freshest, but I gotta say, like, you know, Jinder Mahal versus No Way Jose. That's pretty fresh. We haven't seen that too often, if ever. Have we seen it before? Jose versus Jinder Mahal. Did they have a match? No Way Jose tried to cheer up Jinder Mahal. That's really their only thing that they've had together. So no matches. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But folks, if you are enjoying the show, you can always drop a donation. Doesn't matter how much or how little. If you guys are enjoying the stream, consider leaving a tip. Remember to hashtag tip your streamers. Rayro says, who do you see playing in the conference and Stanley Cup finals this year? Good question. It's so tough to predict with the NHL, right? Like, because the playoffs are just so grueling. But in the conference and semifinals, so if I got to pick my final four, what I'm hoping for, okay? So I'm going to be a little biased here. What I'm hoping for, and I believe that they could make it there, is I think the Leafs can advance out of the Atlantic Division only if they finish first. That's their only chance. Only if they finish first, because if they don't finish first, then they run into having to play Boston and probably Tampa back-to-back. So no chance. They got to finish first to get out of that Atlantic Division. I'm hoping. I'm thinking they will. So anyways, if I had to pick my final four, this is so tough. Let's go Toronto.
Tell them Boston pizzas for dinner. From appies and salads.
Tampa's so good, aren't they?
Pasta and pizza.
You know what? I can't pick them. I can't pick them yet. It's too difficult, man. It's too difficult to pick four right now. I need to think about it. Hey Con, when's the... Oh shoot, like from the western side. I guess the west side I might be a little easier to pick from. The Predators look unreal this year. Again, the Jets have taken a step back a little bit. They're starting to turn on their heat, but a slight step back. San Jose looks really good. Yeah. No, the Flyers are not that good. They've got good talent, but for some reason they can't put it together. By the way, one day I'm hoping that I can do this style of show for multiple sports, and NHL would be included. So one day I'm going to hope to be able to do that. I don't know the format yet, how I would do it. I would need other people's help, but yeah, because I would need to have multiple channels going on or multiple streams to cover all of the events. We got ourselves a black screen right now, and I'm not entirely sure why. Looks like WWE's feed is just not working as of this moment. There we go. So, No Way Jose facing one-on-one against Jinder Mahal, the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal. So, who do you guys think is going to win? We're not going to do the Twitter poll for this one. Who do you think is going to win? Type 1 for No Way Jose, Type 2 for Jinder Mahal. For me, I'm going to go 2. Mahal should win this, right? No reason No Way Jose should win it. At least not with the position of where they are in the card, right? Got to build Mahal back up a little bit. Just P. Ali asking, Con, who's your favorite player in the NHL? That's so difficult because I love Austin Matthews. I love Mitch Marner. I love Nicholas Backstrom from the Washington Capitals. Two kick out there by Jinder Mahal. I love Steven Stamkos from the Tampa Bay Lightning. So there's a few players I really like. Yeah. But man, oh man, Mahal stomping away on Jinder Mahal. Or Jinder Mahal, stomping away on No Way Jose, I should say. Oh, big kick to the face, though, in the replay. And now wrenching on the hair, driving the neck back, trying to snap the head of No Way Jose. But No Way is just saying, no way. That's what he does. Mahal's got a weird, like, mullet type of style of hair. It's like slicked back, but kind of cut. It's very weird. It's definitely a heel haircut. Definitely. Your favorite player is Crosby and Matt Murray. Dude, I had to drop Matt Murray from fantasy hockey. That dude sucks this year. Can't put together a string of wins to save his life. Who will get injured next in the WWE? That's from the sports spoiler. I honestly couldn't tell you, dude. There's no way you can predict that, right? If you had to guess who's going to be written off TV next, probably look for somebody who's an aging superstar who could use time off. Probably like a Rey Mysterio in a little bit. He'll be written off TV. Maybe Jeff Hardy. That's probably, if you had to look from a storyline standpoint, who's going to be written off. You could probably predict that a little bit easier than who's going to get hurt, right? There's absolutely zero way you can predict who's going to get hurt. But Jinder Mahal continues to say Shanti to calm himself down. Lifting up No Way Jose, though. Going to work with a suplex, snap suplex, sending him down to the ground. Here's the cover, hooking the outside leg. 2, kick out by No Way Jose. Con, you know Vince McMahon is under fire for its newest company, Alpha Entertainment, that is their fund XFL, and it because of Alpha's logo and resembles the Adidas symbol. Holy crap, man. All right. Let's try English a little bit better. Let's use some punctuation next time. But, yeah, I didn't really hear too much about the copyright issues. Let's see, the XFL. More news here? Let me see.
I'm not judging it, but meditating in your hotel room for 5 minutes a day
WWE using more of their own stuff for XFL. It's a roadblock thanks to Adidas. That won't be hard to get around, though. That's not under fire. That's a roadblock. That's just a copyright issue. Before it gone live. Yeah, no, I wouldn't worry about it. Raw is boring. This match is. Yeah, I will admit this match is. But folks, if you haven't done so, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. You can see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner, okay? And you get a nice little shout-out with it as well. Why wouldn't you want to subscribe to this channel? Just like Tiffany Crosby over there. Thank you very much for subscribing. Nice to see.
Got enough to rock Jinder momentarily.
Well, yeah, Matt Murray's pretty good. He reminds me a lot of like a Rick DiPietro. A lot of hype coming into the league. A lot of injuries early on. Going to get a big contract early on. And hopefully he doesn't fizzle out like Rick DiPietro. But he was really only... Actually, wait, not Rick DiPietro. What is the word? Hang on, one sec. Colossus has been delivered. Down into the cover. Mahal's going to end this. 2, right call, Mahal. Yep. Jinder Mahal picks up the win. That's the right decision. Cool. And who's that? Tony Adkins, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. But I don't know. Yeah. Raw's boring tonight. It's not boring tonight. Definitely not boring tonight. Like I'm not sitting here bored out of my mind. That match was kind of difficult to watch, but other than that, like, you know, it was a fine match. Nothing physically wrong with it. Just not super exciting, but boring's far from the word. I would definitely far from the word for overall tonight.
Doctor's office, and he was receiving vaccines for what he calls, well, to protect him from the disgusting...
One thing I will say Renee Young is doing amazingly is every time that they mention Dean Ambrose, the look on her face just turns to disgust almost. Like she's gotten nothing left for feelings for him. Wonder if there's a lot more to this story than we're thinking. Right?
Seth Rollins, there is no shower that can wash away your sins. There is no medicine for you that can cure the sickness that is in your soul.
Alan Owens, thank you for following me on Twitter.
Compadre. At TLC, because I'm such a great guy, I'm gonna do the good and decent thing, the merciful thing, and put you out of your misery for good.
Well, with Dean Ambrose has so much on his mind, you have to question the wisdom of Seth Rollins, who will be holding an open challenge for the Intercontinental
All right.
Championship. But it will happen. The title is on the line.
So that is that next? Oh my god, it's totally next too. We are getting Seth Rollins Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge, and that is up next. Oh baby, Sethy Poo putting it all on the line. That's right here tonight, folks. But if you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. ThoughtBrace says, first is UFC 229 at 830K, and Royal Rumble second was 710K. If Royal Rumble this year doesn't beat 229, this shall become a UFC-only channel. No, this will not become a UFC-only channel because I much prefer WWE to watch on a weekly basis. I could not possibly do this every single Saturday of my life, streaming UFC and talking UFC all the time. I like the sport a lot, but enough to watch it once or twice a month sort of thing, you know? Something like that. The reason why they got so many views is because they were big freaking events. And also, Royal Rumble was the first time I was live for a Major 4 pay-per-view on this channel. That was the very first one, 2017. So what that ended up doing is that ended up having a lot of people who didn't know about my channel see my channel. I also ended up on the trending page. I was like, I think I was like only, I was like top 10 trending on that stream. It was truly amazing. UFC, on the other hand, it got a lot of views, but it was because of the fighters that were fighting, right? It was, that was Khabib, Conor McGregor. That was truly something spectacular, and we aren't going to see something like that for a long time. And every single big combat sport I will be live for, there's no question about that. I'm also thinking of trying to expand the way that I do some of my live shows, but right now, we're sticking to how this format works, because it works. I've got a good fan base here, really good fan base, and I don't want to ever screw that up, right? Anyways, though, let's roll a couple little ads, and then we'll continue on. Should Dolph Ziggler have beaten Dean Ambrose for the world title at SummerSlam 2016? Hindsight's 2020, right? Hindsight, probably. At the time, you know, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. Yeah, they won't go through in the chat because you're blocked, man. I was tired of seeing lies, okay? It was fairly obvious I wasn't going to put up with it anymore. Alan Owens says, do you think Rey Mysterio has a title run in the near future, or no? No. I'd like to see a full-on feud between him and Andrade Cien Almas, though. That would be kind of cool. Would be really good. Ree Rose asking, who do you think will get the first overall pick for the 2019 NHL draft, and who will be the first pick? Well, you can't predict who's going to get number 1. It could very well be Colorado again, because Ottawa has given up their first round pick, right? And Ottawa is really, really bad. That could happen. It might not, though, for sure. You never know. And for my money, there's nothing better than this. Jack Hughes is probably going to go first overall, though, if I had to guess. FaZe Games says it's going to be somebody from NXT, or at least people are saying it's somebody from NXT. LaShawn Craig says, should Daniel Bryan have beaten Brock Lesnar to build a feud with AJ Styles? No, and the reason why is because they're going this direction. You heard his explanation on last week, Tuesday episode of SmackDown, that he was basically looking to get the crap beaten out of him to beat the old Daniel Bryan out of him. That's why he's the new Daniel Bryan now, refers to himself in the third person, all that type of stuff. So that's why I don't think that it's a bad decision, because of how the storyline has folded into how it is now. You could always say hindsight, maybe him beating Brock Lesnar would have made him a bigger star. Maybe if he cheated to beat Brock Lesnar, that would have been a big thing. But I think the way they did it was probably the right call. Most likely. Some people say most likely be Lars Sullivan, and that's an interesting idea. Lars Sullivan could debut in this IC title match. He could. Do I think that's the right call? No. Because open challenges, you can have such cool... One sec. Burn it down! Yeah, you can have just such cool moments with open challenges, to say the least. And Seth Rollins could very well make another cool one here. It just depends on who is going to come on down. But Seth Rollins has an open challenge. Here, what do you guys say? Can we get a $5 burn it down? Yeah, we should get a $5 burn it down from someone. I think we can get that. Ray Rose says there's a rumor Wyatt is at Raw tonight. Yes, I've heard those as well. 15 seconds till shock the system. You think Undisputed Era? You think potentially Adam Cole? That would be sweet. That would be sweet. But I don't think so. Why do I call him Sethy Poo? Because it's kind of fun, right? How long do you think Brock Lesnar will hold the Universal title for? Till Mania. Till Mania. Maybe just before. I'm going to go Mania. Yeah, Mania. Don't screw it up. Have it be Hawkins. That would be the worst. All right, here we go. Who is it going to be? Who is answering this open challenge? We'll find out in just a few short moments.
To Monday Night Rollins. Man, that feels good because I got to be honest with you guys. I haven't been myself lately. Hell, last week Dean Ambrose had me running around this place thinking,
burn it down.
Thank
you, dude. Thank you.
And you guys deserve better than that. I am better than that. So it's time to get back to doing what I do best and being a fighting Intercontinental Champion.
He says, I think Seth is going to lose. I think WWE would like Rollins and Ambrose rivalry to be non-title and build a huge for both of them. Potentially,
I'm done chasing Dean around looking for answers, and no amount of bogus vaccinations is going to make Dean Ambrose immune to Seth Rollins.
All right.
Now, I heard Ambrose say he's going to be here at Raw next week, and I hope he is. But I also heard Ambrose say that he's not going to be here tonight.
Who's it going to be?
But Ambrose is a liar and a coward. So I believe he's got to be around here lurking somewhere. But the truth is, I don't give a damn. Because I am Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, you are.
And it is time to throw it down right here, right now. Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge is live.
All right, who's it going to be?
Who's going to take it? About to find
Who's this
out.
going to be?
Sounds ready.
Here we go. Who's going to burn it down? Who's going to burn it down? Oh, my God. Yep. I knew that it was going to be Dolph. Oh, I knew that they would let us down with Dolph. Like, I love Dolph, but we've seen it.
I'm glad you want to get back to being Seth Rollins because since Dean Ambrose stabbed you in the back, your head and your heart, it just hasn't really been into it, has it? That's that. Now listen, I want to forget all that Dean Ambrose drama. And if you want to go back to being Seth freaking Rollins, you're going to do what you do best. Lose to me.
All right.
Oh, yeah, because if you're going back to being you, I get to be me, the best in the world. And tonight, I'm not only the best in the world, I go back to being Intercontinental Champion.
So it's Ziggler and Rollins for the Intercontinental title. And you mentioned it before, Corey. Seth Rollins got burnt by Dolph Ziggler in a same open challenge earlier this year. And then they had another great matchup at the World Cup tournament a few weeks ago, in which Ziggler
it could be worse. It could be worse, but man, you just want to see. I love Dolph. I love Seth. This is going to be a good match. We've just seen it a lot, right? Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, we could have a worse lineup for sure. Brad, thanks for burning it down earlier. And Respect Gaming dropping $5 as well. Respect Gaming dropping 5. Thank you, dude. So Randy Orton says this is like the 10th time in the last few months these two are facing. I know, man. I know. You don't have to tell me. I've commentated this match 1,000 times. We're about to commentate it, though, for the 1,001st time. Let's get Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler one-on-one here for the Intercontinental Championship. Who do you guys think is going to win? We're going to get that Twitter poll live on twitter.com/Conman167. Who will win? Hashtag Raw, hashtag WWE. So, will it be Seth Rollins, or will it be Dolph Ziggler? Head on over to twitter.com/Conman167 to vote in that poll. William Roberts says this is getting old. I do agree a little bit. We've seen it a lot. I am actually curious to see how many times have we seen it. Can anybody look up the official number? How many times these two have faced just in this year alone? Like, they had that huge feud back and forth, dropping the titles. Then they faced in a bunch of tag team action. Then they faced at Crown Jewel, and now they're facing here again. So it's just a lot, right? And I don't know how much more you can get out of a match that you've seen that many times. Especially really good matches, too. Like, these guys have had a pretty good rivalry. There's no question about that. Oh, man. Nice takeover there by Seth Rollins as he hammers Dolph Ziggler outside of the ring, and down is Dolph. And Seth Rollins is rolling. As we cut away to commercial break, who will win as we come back soon?
This holiday season,
wait, did Ziggler get the Spirit Squad to come back with him? No, not tonight. The Spirit Squad, wasn't that back on SmackDown Live when it first started? Didn't they bring him back for that?
At WWE
I clearly remember that. Yeah, they definitely did.
Find what
okay.
Cyber Mondays.
Just looking at some stuff here on Instagram.
Hundreds of items.
Sportsnet.ca, home of headline news and exclusive big reads from Canada's best sports.
Sorry about this one.
Insiders on Sportsnet.ca.
Okay. All caught up. Shoff says, Conman, what's the Twitter? The Twitter thing? What do you mean, what's the Twitter? My twitter.com is Conman167, okay? So it's that simple. All of the links that you need for my social media down in the description below. But right now, folks, I want to bring forward a new thing that I have on this channel. This is only available until the end of the year, so you guys only have a certain amount of time to get it. This is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime exclusive Conman shirt. If you want to get it, you have a month to decide if you would like to receive this shirt or not. This is the Conman167 shirt in the style of Stone Cold Steve Austin. You guys have a month. If you want to go check that out, link is down in the description below for my merchandise. It's got a pretty cool merch store. I've got lots of stuff. I got hats like this. I've got sweaters. I got socks even. So go check it out, folks. But that is the new t-shirt, the Conman167 in the Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt. Go check it out. You have literally a month until it will not be there anymore. Conman, do you like that Nyah Jax brags about being the Facebreaker, or is it disrespectful? I love it that she's bragging about it now because the heat is there and there's nothing we can do about the situation. It's making the best out of a bad situation. So, you know what? I'm okay with it. Wish that it wouldn't have happened. She needs to be more careful. I hate the fact that she's getting a push because she hurt somebody, but the heat's there, right? The heat is there. I would like to see you do your NHL streams in the future. Well, potentially, one day in the future, we'll be able to do that. It's my goal to make this thing bigger than it is. My goal is to make this into the largest online sports fan hub. Like, you can come to the streams. Like, I don't think we'll be on YouTube forever. I think these styles of shows are going to be brought to my own platform one day. The 167 network, most likely. And we'll build from there. We're gonna get good sports reactors, gonna get good insiders. That's my goal to turn this channel into one day. The 167 Nation will be running wild. It's gonna be good. Do I have any WWE toys? I mean, if you mean action figures, you can see I've got a few back here. I've got a few. Like, I've got some of these pop figures. They're mostly things through WrestleCrate. They have many of my own, but, like, you know, there's a Finn Balor one there. There's an Umaga there. That is the Hardy Boys. Then there's Jake the Snake and Iron Sheik as well. So I've got it. I've got quite a few back there, but not that many. A lot more posters, though, for sure. Here we go, though. Let's turn our attention back here. It looks like 61% of you have said Seth Rollins is going to win this match. Only 39 behind Dolph. I'm with you there, folks.
Dolph Ziggler took the challenge right before we came out of commercial break. Rollins with a full head of steam, but Dolph Ziggler would take out the knee of Seth and send the champion crashing into the turn.
Oh, kind of cool news here, guys. Becky Lynch is set to appear tomorrow night on SmackDown. So that's good.
Just has so much confidence off the neck breaker into the cover for the title and a kick out because he believes, Corey, as we said before, that he has Seth Rollins' number.
First matchup and be surprised who comes in next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great point, Renee.
It's just weird. I'm just looking at, like, the overall. Wait, was Corey Graves tweeting? Corey Graves just tweeted live on the air. He says, do you think that Renee Young sucks on commentary? Here, I'm going to show you guys this tweet that I'm looking at right now so that you can see and read along with me. So Corey Graves right here. Look, he's like replying to this tweet. Says, hi, do you think Renee Young sucks on commentary? He says, no, I think she's awesome and always getting better. I think that you should learn to spell commentary before you try to criticize it. Oh, Corey Graves ripping people a new hole live on the air. That dude's a freaking legend. Let's put these back on over there, though, so that we can get your live questions. And the Twitter poll still says 65% of you guys voting for Seth Rollins. As a jawbreaker delivered there from Seth creates a bit of separation. Dolph backs up now. Off the rope. Seth Rollins just got hit with a massive drop kick to the face. Hooks both legs this time, too. Oh! Seth just able to roll his shoulders up there. That was close. Oh, back into another pinfall, too. Kick out by Seth Rollins again. Graves is a boss. Dude, Graves is amazing. Really good. And now Dolph Ziggler. Does he have control of the eyes? He's raking the eyes of Seth Rollins, man. That's a little illegal. I really don't do Twitter. Sorry, Con. No worries, man. No worries. You were a wrestler. What wrestling style would I use? I'd love to be some sort of, like, hybrid high flyer. Like, not quite like a Roderick Strong type of build, but probably like a build like that. Like an Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, you know, kind of just Seth, not quite Seth Rollins build, more Dolph Ziggler build. I would like to be that type of build. That would be ideal in any day of the year, right? But if I was like a style of wrestler, I think I'd be like a hybrid, high flyer, technician sort of thing. That'd be my way of going, if I ever want to learn. I just wish Graves would have had a singles run on Raw. It would have been amazing to see Graves make it to the main roster in any capacity. I think the dude could have been huge, and it's one of those careers that you just look at and you say, what if? Could Corey Graves have become the next CM Punk? Or would he have been the next Baron Corbin? You know, there's a lot of questions around what Graves was going to be able to do on the main roster. There's no question he had his mic work and his character ability down pat, but his in-ring skills were okay. Right? They're okay. So it would have been interesting to see what would have happened on the main roster with him. Probably would have
won the World Cup. He was the reason Dolph Ziggler won the Intercontinental Championship.
I think that Drew maybe helped to build the confidence.
Conman, would you like to see this Dolph wins the IC title, then WWE sets up a feud for the Royal Rumble between Dolph and Drew? Might. I mean, they could very well take the title off Seth here. Like, putting the title back on Dolph, they might do it. If Dean Ambrose does distract here, they might very well put this title back on Dolph Ziggler, and then they push towards a non-title match between Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre and Dean Ambrose. Could happen. I hope that's not what happens, because I think this feud should be around the IC title a bit, but it also doesn't need to, right? Because then you have to say, okay, this person's got to become champion after this feud is done, and then we got to roll with the champion. I'm not sure that that's the direction they want for Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose right now. I could see them taking the title off, especially considering it was a guy who we've seen a lot of times face off against Seth. It's believable if Dolph were to win the title tonight because he has beaten Seth in the past. So it is believable. Definitely is. Is it the right call? Don't know. But anyways, guys, if you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Let's get this up to 250 likes. I know we can. Also, guys, please make sure you leave a like on this video. WWE fans are ungrateful. God gave you Roman to test your gratefulness, and you said no. So God said, okay, Brock. Well, I mean, let's not bring God into this. I mean, the writers said that. Let's face it, writers are not God. We said Roman. Well, actually, if you think about it, the WWE fans did say Roman to begin with, and then they rejected him once he got on top. They did say Brock to begin with, and then they rejected him once he got on top. A lot of people said Kevin Owens for a little bit. They rejected him once he got on top. Not everybody. That's more of a minor vote, minor vocal. Wow, what's the word? A vocal minority. That's the word I'm looking for. With that one. But, you know, Goldberg had the same thing. People wanted him to win the Universal Championship until he won it. Just a lot of people. That's how we tend to do it. Excited to watch my TLC stream. It'll be special because TLC is on your birthday. Well, Justin, that'll be a great birthday for you, my friend. Other than WWE and the NHL, what other shows do I like? If we're talking just general shows, I love How I Met Your Mother, The Office, Friends, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I got really into Game of Thrones there for... what did I get? I got into Game of Thrones right up until just after the Red Wedding. The Red Wedding just... Well, actually, no. I got up... What is it called? The Purple Wedding? Yeah, I think I got up to the Purple Wedding. And I finished after that one. It was so draining to watch, right? You know, so much happens that I was just like, okay, I had to stop watching for a little bit. But man, every time I start talking about it, I'm like, I want to see what happens next. Like, I hear it just gets better and better. So that maybe will be something I'll throw on soon. It's just, I'm so damn busy with YouTube here that there's just no time to sit down and watch an hour TV show. I also love SportsCenter, like, you know, keeping up with sports, UFC, obviously. I like, believe it or not, like, this is something that I really enjoy watching. I enjoy watching documentaries because in my mind, documentaries are one of the best ways to learn. I don't like just sometimes sitting down watching TV and not learning anything. That's why I love listening to the Joe Rogan podcast. I love watching documentaries, whether it be, you know, documentaries on drugs, documentaries on animal, like wildlife, what have you, like prisons. I love watching all those documentaries. That one series, Inside the World's Toughest Prisons, I thought that was fantastic. Not a big fan of soccer, but I've seen a few games. Like, you know, the World Cup's fun to watch. Football, I'm meh. Lacrosse is fun to watch, but it's not something I would ever watch on TV. Just, like, go to the game live. I love baseball as well. I'm a Blue Jays fan. The Toronto Blue Jays. Obviously, you guys can tell I'm Canadian. I'm near Toronto. So, like, the Toronto Maple Leafs. I've never really been a basketball fan. I find the games are too difficult for me to watch. But, you know what? The Raps are looking exciting this year. Maybe that's why I just haven't enjoyed it. I've always seen crap Raptors teams. Not recent years, though. That's for sure. But anyways, yeah, I watch a lot of shows. Love my documentaries. There's no question about that. I highly recommend you watch the most recent season of Game of Thrones, Conman. Suggest you do that before the final season next year. Oh, I will be watching it. I will not be watching any season before I see the previous episodes. Like, I am somebody who doesn't skip ahead in shows. I'm somebody who watches from start till finish. Oh, another show that I like is White Collar. That's another really good show. White Collar. Freaking amazing. I also loved Breaking Bad my first year in university. It's not a show that I can watch again. I tried getting into it again, but it was kind of difficult. First time I watched, though, I was hooked. I also really enjoyed Lost, and that was a good series as well. This is back before I was a YouTuber, though, where I had so much freaking time. Well, I was a YouTuber, but I didn't work a full-time YouTube job. So what did I do? I'd stay up till like 2 in the morning and watching Netflix shows. Oh, man, Rollins charging straight forward there. Oh, just about delivering a right shot. Oh, another right shot, though. Rollins knocking Dolph Ziggler down. There's a freaking Joe Cronin sign on Raw. Front row, Joe Cronin greater than Michael Cole. That's kind of funny. I don't agree with that, but anyways. Seth Rollins, man. There you go. Do you enjoy any other wrestling promotions, not WWE? Do I watch any, like, on a consistent basis? No. No, I really just don't. There's not enough time in the day to watch it for me. Be 100% honest. Like, with me being live as much as I am, it's just not possible to keep up with other promotions. I can't even keep up with, like, everything WWE's putting on nowadays. It's so difficult. Oh, why did Rollins get distracted?
Great move by Dolph. I'm going to say Seth's mental situation, his well-being right now.
Yeah, it was a fantastic show. I was so sad when they took it off Netflix. Like, that's one I would like to watch again. But without Netflix, you know, just becomes a little more difficult. But Dolph Ziggler now up to the top rope. Has Seth Rollins, good old Sethy Poo, still in control. Remember, folks, if you haven't done so, make sure you're subscribed and that you like this video. But Seth Rollins is in trouble on the top rope, holding on for dear life. Dolph Ziggler, you don't want to be there, as Seth Rollins just shoved him down. Oh, man. Rollins, he's halfway across the ring. Oh, hang on, though. Dolph right back up. Oh, shoved down again. Rollins, this time might be enough. Frog splash moving out of the way was Dolph Ziggler. Oh, Famouser delivered. Famouser, new champion could be happening. 1, 2, kick out by Rollins. Woo, okay. Seth Rollins' Intercontinental Championship reign is still on. Missed frog splash into a Famouser. What a sequence. Pon, besides streaming WWE, what do you do in your spare time? I work a lot, man. I work a lot. There's not really spare time when you're a YouTuber. I guess, like, a lot of people think YouTube's an easy job, but today I've been working since... What time did I get home? I got home from Becca's at 8:30, I think. I've been working since 9 this morning. 9 a.m. straight through all day. Just a few little breaks, you know, like I'd go make some food or something. That's my day, folks. I throw TV on in the background and I work on this YouTube channel. I send out sponsorship messages. I do absolutely everything I possibly can. I work on my social media. I just... Trying to grow this channel is a tough thing, and keep it growing is a tough thing. Dolph Ziggler, though, has the sleeper hold locked in on Seth Rollins in the center of the ring. This could be enough. This could be enough. Remember, this used to be Ziggler's finishing move. The sleeper hold locked in tight. Ow! Back body drop, sending Dolph Ziggler crashing to the ground. Trevor Dunbar says, I love your live streams. I believe you could be the next Michael Cole. Keep up the good work, man. Trevor, thank you, dude. Oh, super kick to the face. That could be it. Count. No. Kicking out at the last possible second was Dolph Ziggler, who has issued this open challenge, or at least answered the open challenge from Seth Rollins here. Oh, man. Yeah, and you definitely don't want Shell's foot up your ass. That can't be pretty. You know, that's going hard. I'd listen to her. Thanks for live streaming. No problem, folks. I love doing it. I really do. Oh, man. But I think Seth Rollins is going to look to burn it down here. What do you say? Here we go. Now he's stomping on the ground. He's saying, burn it down. Let's get the chant. Burn it down. Kick to the midsection, off the ropes. Curb stop missed right there. He couldn't burn it down. Goes for another one. Dolph zigzag. Zigzag. Cover 1, 2. Oh. Rollins kicking out of the zigzag. from Dolph Ziggler.
Avoided the stop not once but twice, and then hit his signature zigzag.
Wow.
Take one more look at this round.
Truly a great sequence. Dolph Ziggler moving out of the way of both curb stomps and hitting a beautiful zigzag. He got all of it too, hooked both legs, still was not enough as Seth Rollins kicked out in the last possible second. Dylan Viller asking, have I watched The Walking Dead? I've seen season 1 and part of season 2, and then I couldn't get past that. It's not really my show. I tried, you know, I think that's safe to say I tried. I got to think about 3 or 4 episodes through season 2 before I had to click off. It's just not my type of show. Oh man, but now I think Dolph Ziggler's going to look to tune up the band. Wait, Dolph's got an evil look on his face.
To make it back to his feet, and he just collapsed in the middle of the ring.
Dolph Ziggler might be rethinking his strategy.
He's just grabbing a hold of Seth Rollins' chin. The disrespect, man. Saying you don't matter, but Seth Rollins was playing possum too. Oh, just about got the pinfall. Dolph Ziggler, DDT to Seth Rollins. What a sell by Mr. Monday Night Rollins. But Dolph Ziggler, man, this could be it. This seriously could be it. Going up to the top rope, is he going to look to drop the elbow? We don't see Dolph go up top very often. We really don't see them go up top very often for Dolph Ziggler. I think you're going to see, yeah, there he is. Seth Rollins jumps up to the top rope, hits the superplex into the Falcon Arrow. Could it be it? 2, 3, it's over. Seth Rollins pinning Dolph Ziggler off of the Falcon Arrow. Wow. Holy crap, what a finish to that match. Good job, WWE. Good match. Good match. Good match. You know, that's what it's all about. It may have been a match we've seen a ton of times. We may have seen these spots a ton of times, but they still managed to find a way to keep that match somewhat fresh. And even the finish, you know, was really good. Like, that match actually felt really fresh. Really fresh, even though we've seen them tons and tons of times before. That's signs of 2 really good performers. So congratulations to Seth Rollins on retaining his Intercontinental Championship. Off of that superplex Falcon Arrow combo was enough to put away Dolph Ziggler. Is that the end of Raw? No, we still got about a half hour left. Still to come tonight. Looks like we are going to get... Yeah, Braun Strowman out of action, Baron Corbin to battle Finn Balor. So that's going to be the main event, I guess. Corbin versus Balor. There's probably going to be something major that happens. Maybe Bray Wyatt returning. Fingers crossed. Yep, but Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. Is that the next match? Or is that still just to come tonight? Tonight, still to come tonight. So we still got ourselves a little over a half hour. Ziggler's best days were with the Spirit Squad? That's just a straight up lie. No, they weren't. Here's Alexa Bliss backstage.
The entire women's division thanks to a decree by acting general manager Baron Corbin. And Alexa Bliss is already getting...
I thought you were going to be able to hear what she was going to say. Not quite. But up next, we're going to get Alexa Bliss presents an open forum with Sasha Banks and Bayley. So whatever this is going to be, this could be another one of those dumb, like, This Is Your Life segments that we saw that was really, really rough between Bayley and Alexa Bliss. But if it's not, if it ends up being good, then you know what? Should be good. But folks, if you have not done so, please like this video. Also, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Love to see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner. What do you guys say? Can we hit 102,400 subs here tonight? Not sure why the subs are rolling in lower, but they are. Okay, please make sure you guys continue to subscribe. We're going to roll a couple ads. And then we've got 2 spins on the wheel for the Wheel of Points. We had a couple burn it downs there at the start of that match, and we never got around to the wheels. So, let's put this thing up. Boom, boom, and boom. Let's get our spins rolling. Here we go. Who's going to get the first points?
Low prices and free
10 more points for the con artists. So there you go. Up to 30 points. And one more spin. Right here. What's this going to be? 50 more points to the con artists with a respin. So you guys get one last spin. Here we go. What do you got? What does the wheel got for you guys? It's going to be... Oh, it was almost minus 100 for the Bob Club, but instead it's 10 points for the con artists. That would have been a huge blow to the Bob Club. But hey, not quite. The cards were not in their favor. Remember, folks, if you would like to support this channel, any little donation is appreciated. You guys can drop, whether it be $1 or $2, $5, $10, hey, heck, 100. Some people are crazy enough to do that, and those crazy people are truly, truly freaking amazing. So I do appreciate it if anybody wants to support this channel. And the last time that I'm going to be plugging this here for today, but I will remind you that this t-shirt right here, the Conman167 t-shirt in the Stone Cold Steve Austin style, is only available until the end of 2018. This shirt will be discontinued after there, will not be made anymore afterwards. So guys, get it before 2018 is over. Go check out the merch store. I love it. And what we're going to try to do moving forward is every so often we are going to introduce exclusive t-shirts where they're only going to be up for like a month or two, and you guys can only get that opportunity to go over there, buy those t-shirts during that time, and then you will continue to support the channel. That's what we're going to do. Whether it be working on merch for the Undisputed YouTube era, for whatever throughout the Conman universe mode, whether it be working on merch for us, right? I'm going to be working on some cool designs, and that is going to be there. Shell says, I will make a tweet and plug you on Twitter for you, okay? Thank you, Shell. I appreciate that. If Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn's music hits during the Open Challenge, imagine the pop explosion. Well, coup de grace, unfortunately, it was Dolph Ziggler, so there was no massive pop like that. And don't miss all new episodes of your favorite series. Can I get a shout out? I have subscribed for 2 months and I have your merch. You have my merch, eh? You know I can see when people buy merch, right? You don't have my merch. No need to lie to me, guys, alright? Like, let's just say that right now. I'd rather people say, like, sorry, man, I don't have your merch. I want to get it, can't get it right now, can't afford it, or my mom won't let me, or whatever it may be. I'd rather you guys just say that and say, like, you know, I've got your merch, because I'm like, really? Really, you do? Okay, so that's why we've had 0 merch buys, like, in the last little bit. Right? You know what I mean? No need to lie. All right.
This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
And Sarah Graves, thank you very much for following me on Twitter. I appreciate it.
She's like, Daddy died.
Thank you. We are just waiting for the return of this show. You think this could be Alexa trying to tear Sasha and Bayley's friendship? Yeah, definitely. She could also be turning a new corner if she is going to go this general manager route. Maybe we see a more professional side from Alexa Bliss. We'll find out here in a moment's notice as the blissful one is here. You can say that. Yeah, Brad, you can say that. You bought merch. You did buy merch. It's okay. Like, yeah, I never want people to feel like they have to buy it, right? Like, that's definitely not a thing that I want out there. But I also don't want people to feel like the only way that they can talk to me is say, like, hey, I bought merch, or hey, I donated. That's not what this is all about, folks. Talk to me like a normal person. I'll try to get around to you. Don't have to lie to me to try to win me over. That just kind of makes a little bit more of a ref, right? Okay, here's Alexa Bliss.
Now, I don't know if you've all heard, but I have been given the distinct honor of overseeing the entire Raw women's division. It's exciting, right?
Hey, Muhammad,
so I
how
wanted
you
to
doing?
give you
I'm
all a
doing pretty
special
good.
opportunity tonight. All of you that are here in the arena tonight have the
Uh-oh, that froze. Come on, Alexa. I'm going to quickly refresh the stream just in case.
chance to actually ask questions directly to Sasha Banks and Bayley. Now, I'm doing this because I really want you guys to really get to know some of our biggest superstars on Raw. With that being said, I want you guys to get your questions ready. This is an open forum, which means you can ask whatever you want. There is no limits, no boundaries. You can ask whatever you want. I've got Charlie Caruso ringside ready to get your questions. So if you guys are ready, let's get started. Allow me to introduce Sasha Banks and Bayley.
Okay. Michael Cole can't go a minute without Sasha Banks arriving without saying, "It's boss time!" You know what, folks? In 20 years, maybe I'll be saying the same thing. Sasha Banks, though, is here as well as Bayley. So let's get them up on the screen. We're going to have a fun time. Everybody, raise your hands if you're a huggable one. Woo! Yeah! Get that celebration. Yeah. Are you a part of the hugger section? Gotta give them a big hug. Right? Turn it up and let's get it some more. Oh, wacky, waveable, inflatable tube men. Right here with Bayley and Sasha. They're here. And this is for an open forum. One thing about Bayley's music, it's just so catchy. You can't help but bob along to it, right? Like, it's just a good feeling, like a feel-good song. The big dog is ready to hunt. Okay, so now Ziggler lost again to Seth. There should be no more matches between them for a while. I do agree. Sarah Graves asking, who's the worst person in the WWE in your opinion? I can't give you that one. Who do I like the least? Like, you know, from an in-ring standpoint and from a character standpoint, Titus O'Neil.
If you have a question. All right.
You're not going to work for WWE? Get over it? That's okay, dude.
You
I'm
like
doing more with my life than you are with yours, so good on you.
I already know your
100,000 subs
question.
here.
And
I'm enjoying
yes,
life.
I do
I'll
look
keep
better
working
in
for what I'm
person
good
than
at.
I do on TV. Thank you. Thank you. What else? Question? Sir, you're just giving me a blank stare. I can't do anything. Oh, that's just your face. I'm so sorry. You, I know you have a question. Charlie, thank you.
Okay, if either of you could change the Raw women's division, what would you do?
All right.
Well, honestly, I'm really proud of the women's division, so I don't know if I would change anything. I just hope that as superstars, we get to continue to be given opportunity.
Wow, that was actually a great answer, Bayley. Sasha, your turn.
Actually, I would change one thing. I would ship your little butt back to SmackDown.
Oh.
That's no way to talk to a goddess.
What a way to talk to somebody who's in charge. So are you talking about me or Bayley? Because she's definitely the one that's brought you down. I mean, you used to be Raw Women's Champion. Now you're one half of a tag team with your best friend. Why don't you tell us about that?
We are a tag team, and yes,
Okay,
she
I'm
is
sorry.
my good friend.
Bayley, does she ever let you talk?
Even though she did ask you a question, don't worry about it. You know what? I actually disagree with you. Alexa, I wouldn't ship you back to SmackDown.
Ship you back to NXT.
I would ship you back to hell where you came
Oh, okay.
from. God.
Oh.
That's like a third-grade burn at best.
Yeah, I like Thor Graves saying that.
Burn's a burn.
Third grade burn. Oh, Mickie James and Alicia Fox attacking her from behind, and Dana Brooke now. Dana Brooke? Okay. So, man, Dana Brooke, Alicia Fox, and Mickie James attacking Bayley and Sasha. Yeah. Oh, man, Mickie James. Oh, just got kicked away. Sasha Banks starting to fight back now. Mickie James going for the Mick kick. Oh, drop kick from Sasha, and that stops Alicia Fox right where she stands. And now Sasha Banks gets hammered down by Dana Brooke. Right hand attempt there. Bayley to back suplex. And now Bayley and Sasha cleaning house. Okay. Standing tall. That was weird.
Didn't work. Fat chance, sister.
Okay. That was, why do people keep getting hit? Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. So Dana Brooke is heel tonight. Last night at Starrcade, she was a face. Only WWE. Like, yeah. Is it too much to ask for just basic logic? Like, you know what I mean? What we're watching right now is almost like the equivalent of just what, like, you gotta think, like, the writers gotta be better than this out there. There's better writers out there than this. There's no question about that. Is the problem with WWE that their writers are maybe not wrestlers themselves? That they're people who come from like a Hollywood background who are writing for Hollywood TV? Like, is that the problem with WWE now, that these guys are just so far disconnected from the program that we're not gonna see the good programs we could possibly get with this amazing crop of generation stars? Like, it feels like we're almost getting a generation wasted away, aren't we? Like, this awesome roster, it's the best roster in the history of WWE from a talent standpoint, bar none. This is far the most talented roster ever. It is also probably one of the most misutilized rosters ever as well. No, listen, Joseph P. Ali, you're saying no, it's because Raw sucks. Well, that has to be with the writers, right? There's better writers than this. There has to be. It can't just simply be Raw. The show itself is just bad. That just can't be how it is. Not with a live show where you got scripted writing like this. There's just no way it should be bad. And it's not bad, but it's also not good right now. And I think that's the way that I feel about the WWE right now, is it's not bad, but it's not good either.
Visit GoDaddy to start building your website for free.
There just has to be something. It's got to be better times ahead. I can't think that this is how it's always going to be. It hasn't been this way my entire life watching, and I don't think it will be this way forever. Like, but are we just seriously waiting at this point for Vince to retire? Is that the guy who's really holding it back? Or is it seriously something deeper than that? Like, you know, it very well could be something as simple as, you know, from the top down, a lot of personnel needs to change, that they are slightly out of touch with what this current crop of fans want to see. That could be a thing. It could also be, you know, we're just... I don't know. I really don't know, because it's not like we're outgrowing wrestling anymore. All of us are still hardcore wrestling fans. But man, it's like, and definitely not losing my interest in WWE. I love every single time I watch it. I love streaming and everything, but you just got to think that there has to be something that they could do that's better. And I don't mean to drag on the product at all, like, but you got to think that there is something better than this. And I know that there's going to be a few people saying, watch New Japan. No, I'm not going to watch New Japan. I like to understand every single part of the show and not need subtitles to watch. I'm going to keep watching Monday Night Raw. Nathan Jefferson dropping $2. He says, you're a cool dude. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I think that I would, like, people are going to say, go watch Ring of Honor. Go watch WWE, or not watch WWE. Go watch New Japan. And you know what? Like, no, I'm not going to leave WWE. I'm not going to stop watching it, because I do still enjoy it. I still do get a lot of entertainment from it. There's just a lot of things that I don't get entertained from as well when I watch the program, and sometimes that is a bummer, you know? It's just got to happen. Something's going to happen, I think, and I don't know what it is, but it just feels like it's something in 2019 is going to break, and it's going to cause WWE to wake the F up. I think it has to. Whether that is, like, I thought for sure All In was going to be the breaking point for WWE. Like, I thought once they got All In, they were going to be like, nah, we're not going on with this any longer. We're not going on with these crap storylines that we have. Let's make some better ones. And to their credit, they have made better storylines. they also have had some pretty rough storylines since then as well, since All In. Kind of just 50-50. It's almost like the booking right now. It's 50-50. You sometimes get a good booked match, and then you sometimes don't. It's just a random coin toss every time. But anyways, Finn Balor here to start off this main event. My eyes just started watering. Holy crap. Oh, wow. My eyes are still watering. Oh, wow. Ow. That is weird. I've never had it that when my eyes water, they actually hurt. Probably a little dry. Honest. Yeah, look at this, guys. Look at my eyes. Holy.
Unfortunately for you, Graves, Finn Balor's a man with integrity. He's going to step in this ring and face Baron like a man.
It looks like I'm crying. It seriously does. Wow. All right. We're good. We're good. Don't you worry. Don't worry. So, it's 10:42. We've got the hard cap at 11, which means that this has 18 minutes to finish this match. You followed me on Twitter, Tyler Rocks. Thank you very much for doing that. I do appreciate you doing that. Everybody else can follow me on Twitter as well, but let's get this tweet going. Who will win? Hashtag Raw, hashtag WWE. Let's go with Finn Balor or Baron Corbin. All right, head on over to twitter.com/Conman167 to vote in the Twitter poll for who you guys think is going to win, either Baron Corbin or Finn Balor. Let me know. Also, make sure you favorite and retweet those tweets that I've got, all those Twitter polls. Make sure you're always doing that. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate it. But here we go. It's main event time. Monique McKenzie, thank you for subscribing. Remember, you can see your name pop up over there as well. You can also like this video. Let's get this to 300 likes. Baron Corbin continues to grow on me as a performer. You know, he's annoying. But you know what? There's something about him that just... He earns his place. There's no question about that. He has earned his place amongst the WWE faithful, you know? ROH New Japan Supercard is around WrestleMania next year at MSG. Maybe that will wake WWE up? Potentially. Maybe that'll be enough. WWE seems to always get into high gear around WrestleMania time as well. Like from Royal Rumble to WrestleMania, they normally build it up quite nicely. So hopefully that'll happen this year as well. Corbin is going to severely hurt Finn Balor. You think so? All right. So the story of this match, folks, is that Baron Corbin says you're either with me or you're against me. Would you like to be on the right side of history or the wrong? But here we go. Finn Balor taking the fight early on to Baron Corbin. Oh, spinning back fist. And that was enough to lay out Finn Balor. Oh, man. Corbin now going to hammer away. Here we go. Make sure you head on over to twitter.com/Conman167 to vote in the Twitter poll for who you think's going to win. Right now, 82% behind Finn Balor. Let's see. Thank you, Drit. I appreciate that.
Braun Strowman and Elias against Corbin, Lashley, and McIntyre.
Balor wins by roll-up. Balor wins by DQ. Baron Dirty win. Those are the three options there from AJ. Maybe. This is the boring part of the year in wrestling. Kind of. I get what you're saying, because WWE doesn't want to pull the triggers on too many big feuds right now, because WrestleMania is so close, the Royal Rumble's so close, Elimination Chamber's so close. Like, they've got a lot of big pay-per-views along the way, and you don't want to start too many big rivalries before that. You want to develop those rivalries over time so that they can get the best build for WrestleMania possible. So I do know that. I wouldn't say this is the most boring time of the year, though. We've gotten some actually pretty good TV in recent times. It's just this year, at least this episode, has been hit or miss on each segment. You know, some segments have been good, some segments have been rough. I think that's everything with WWE right now, is you just never know what you're going to get, right? Basically like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. But anyways, Finn Balor, now he stomps away on Baron Corbin, who is now on the outside of the ring. Finn Balor, is he going to advance outside? He is, lining up that big kick. Balor's got him lined up, dead in his sights. Kick to the chest of Baron Corbin. That was a huge kick, basically knocking the GM out. I just feel like our expectations are attached to what we'd like to see as fans. Yeah, I think so, George Bakersfield. That's a good way of putting it, that a lot of fans were attached to our own ideas that we come up in our head, our own ways that we would book things, and when they don't go that way, we kind of think that, you know, WWE product is bad. But overall, I would say more people are probably complaining about WWE than ever. If that's okay to say, I think less people are watching WWE than in a while. It's definitely a low part of the year, so like November, it's November, December are low parts of the year when it comes to actual viewers and stuff, but WWE's gone down quite a bit in overall viewership, and that's a little bit concerning to see. Hopefully this will develop over time. It will get better. It can't stay bad forever. I'm truly, firmly believing in that. If WWE's product ever started to get really, really bad, they would fix it. I think right now, though, they're just making so much money. They just, seriously, they can't get their mind wrapped around the idea that what they're doing is probably not the best way of building for a long term. They've shown that they're kind of desperate in recent times where they're bringing back old stars. They're putting other stars in the prime positions. I mean, John Cena's returning, for goodness sakes. Randy Orton's in a prime position on SmackDown. Rey Mysterio. You know, we had, like, if you think about it, there's a lot of returning stars who are in, like, spotlight positions, who have taken that spotlight away from, like, a younger star. And, well, that's not bad. WWE's leaning on them a little bit too much. I mean, Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio, that could have been a main event 10 years ago. We got that last week on Tuesday Night SmackDown. What are you even talking about? It's the worst it's ever been. WWE's the worst it's ever been? No. Come on, dude. You didn't watch it during the 70s or anything like that, or the 80s. I didn't either, but, like, that is pretty rough. Have you seen the Shockmaster? Have you seen, like, some of those gimmicks that they've had back in those days, right? Like, WWE used to be really, really bad. There's a reason there's a reason there's a stigma around WWE. It's not because it's fake wrestling. It's because it's got this really goofy image from back in those days where the Shockmaster, where you had Hulk Hogan, eat your vitamins, brother! You know, Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. Like these larger-than-life characters, which are iconic, but goofy, right? Directed towards kids at the time. WWE now is better than ever in terms of in-ring talent, in terms of overall story and everything that surrounds it. Nowhere near as good as it could have been. Shockmaster was in WCW in the 90s. Okay, I just threw out the 60s, 70s, whatever. I know that's not that far back, but you know what I mean? It was rough at times. They had some rough ones. Raw's on New Year's Eve this year. You streaming, Tingling? You're not going to like this answer because you tend to get upset every single time that I say no, but no, I'm not. I'm taking time off from the 20th until, what is it? 20th? Yeah, 20th until the 5th of January, I think. Yeah, I'm going on a vacation. I'm going down to Mexico for a couple weeks, or not a couple weeks. I'm going down to Mexico on the 28th. So, yeah. I will not be live over the Christmas break. That is one thing that I am probably going to keep true to this channel. I'm going to give myself a Christmas break every year. You know, family's very important to me. And spending time with them, you know, going on family trips. I don't ever want to lose that, and I never want to put work ahead of family, right? And so, yeah, that's why I will not be doing that. I need some time off. TLC with Hardy's, Dudley's, and Edge and Christian was an insane match to watch unfold. That was. I've seen that match, and it's really good. Oh, Baron Corbin sending Finn Balor straight into the barricade, though. And if you guys need to get an idea how people feel about WWE right now, just take a look at the viewers on this stream. 422. People cannot give a crap about this main event. You see, when there was WCW, WWE had competition. Now there's no competition. They can put anything on TV and nothing will happen. No, I don't agree with that whatsoever. The amount of fan backlash that they're getting right now is showing straight up that their fans are starting to leave the company. WWE is not as popular as it was as a year ago. They may make you think it was, but it's not. Ratings have been really, really rough. And I know ratings aren't everything, but social media views are down. There's a reason why WWE is sending out surveys to people asking what's wrong with their product. They're starting to realize what we've been saying throughout all of 2018. What a right hand, though, by Baron Corbin, knocking Balor straight down. This is the worst that it's been because the Raw and SmackDown is separate. There are not enough talent on one or other show. We keep getting the same matches over and over. I disagree with that as well. There's definitely enough talent on Raw or SmackDown to make fresh matchups. WWE just elects not to, right? There's no excuse. Like their tag team division could be built up better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, think of it like this: if you've got single superstars and you've got a struggling tag team division, put those superstars in the tag team. What a clothesline from Baron Corbin, basically knocking Balor's head clean off. But he kicks out. What was I saying? I forget. Wasn't important enough. Will I be live for December 17th episode of Raw because that's my birthday? Please answer. Yes, I'll be live on December 17th. I will be live. So my last Monday Night Raw, so in December, will be December 17th. Then my last Tuesday will be December 18th. My last Wednesday is December 19th. And then on Thursday, the 20th, I'm going to officially be taking time off. So yeah, so you guys know. You got a month head notice. But Corbin continues just to beat down Finn Balor. And it's just, it's not a pretty sight to watch right now. Corbin's just manhandling the coup de grace. And Finn Balor's come such a long way, but also fallen so far from being the first ever crowned Universal Champion to never even getting really another shot at it, right? Awesome, Kia. We play too. Thank you very much for subscribing. If anyone wants WWF at its best and haven't watched it, go back and watch WrestleMania 13. Yes! And then start watching Raw from there each week and just watch each week from there as the Attitude Era came to be. Yo, Brandon, that's a really cool idea. That would be really awesome. I think they've got that stuff on the WWE Network, too. You could probably just watch right through. Cool. Oh, man. Baron Corbin now, though, lifts him up for a powerbomb. Oh, Finn Balor got out of it, lifts him down. Double, kuple, graba, booba, daka-doo. I'm trying to speak English, and it's not working. My mouth just does not want to convey the words that come through my mind. But Finn Balor double stomp to the chest of Baron Corbin. Creates a little bit of separation.
Could have an opening here. Corbin is hurt. Balor trying to fight back into
that is the absolute best it's ever been and probably never be that again. You know what? I don't know. It's obviously really, really good. But I don't know if it's ever going to say that it's never going to be as good as it was again. I don't know about that. I've got this feeling that 2019 is going to be really good. Too many champions. I mean, a heavyweight champion, universal champion, 2 tag team champions, 2 separate women's champion, U.S. champion, intercontinental champion. But, dude, that's nothing short of what it used to be. Right? Oh, man. Oh! Deep 6. Planting Finn Balor. 2. Finn Balor. Oh, just kicking out. Woo! Yeah, like, WWE's had a lot of champions for a long time. In fact, I actually personally believe that there is one title that is missing, like some sort of television championship that is defended strictly on TV. I've been saying this for about 6 months now, that WWE could use a TV championship. Balor over top, though, hits the DDT as Corbin was looking. Oh, as he was looking to hit his finishing move, the deep 6 moved out of the way. And now Balor, guess who's in the drop zone? His name is Baron Corbin. Up to the top rope he goes. Finn Balor could be looking for it. Coup de grace missed, though. Corbin rolls outside of the ring. But anyways, what I'm saying here is that WWE could use like one more championship for TV. Hang on.
Back up. This match is now a 2-on-1 handicap match.
What?
What?
It'll be Finn Balor versus me and my partner, Drew McIntyre.
Oh my God.
Game over. Changing the rules midstream again, just like you did to Elias earlier tonight.
And now Drew McIntyre. It's 2-on-1, folks. Okay. This is, oh, Balor taking down Drew McIntyre, flying over the top rope. And oh man, he's got him in his sights. Baron Corbin just got hit with the double stomp right there. And Balor now, he's got to roll. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, ran from behind. McIntyre just clobbered down Finn Balor. And it's just moments away from being over. Drew McIntyre wreaking havoc on Finn. Is somebody going to make the save? You know what? Let's see it. Bray Wyatt, can you make the save, man? Finn Balor's just being manhandled. Look at this. Thrown back inside the ring. This is even close. And I think McIntyre's going to look to hit the Claymore kick. Looking to rewrite the record books. Finn Balor just got Claymored. And it's over. Just like that. Wow. Folks, if you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, make sure you are subscribed. Let's see. Bobby Lashley's now coming out. Remember what they said. If you're not with us, you're against us. Bobby Lashley slowly jaunting down to the ring. Is somebody going to stop these guys? Like, is anybody going to stop these guys? Bobby Lashley lifting Finn Balor up as he has just hit the Dominator.
It didn't have to be this way, Finn. It didn't have to be this way.
Man, and now lifting him up, Baron Corbin gonna hit the end of days. What a great finishing move, by the way. I love the end of days.
Look at me. You're nothing but a boy in a man's world. Jack him up. Get him up.
You got enough already.
You're nothing but a man, or you're nothing but a boy in a man's world. Jeez. Somebody gonna make the save. Claymore to Finn Balor. These guys, man, you can't keep doing this. You can't keep dismantling the roster around you. Finn Balor laid to waste by Lashley, Corbin, and McIntyre. Man, oh man. So then, that is how that ends. Gil, you know what? Rollins Ziggler, yeah, that was decent. The main event, not the match itself was good, but I like the shenanigans after it, how they continue to run rampant over everybody who's against them. This is a cool faction, I will say that much. Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, and Baron Corbin is like a strong-looking faction. As he looks to become general manager, the permanent GM, Baron Corbin is going to continue to bend these rules until he gets it. But folks, I believe that is the end of this show. That was a bit of a tough show to watch. I do feel bad. I thought it was going to be a little bit better of a show than that. Man. But that is Monday Night Raw. Folks, that's it for me though today. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. If you could, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also make sure that you are subscribed. You can do so on your way out. Now, reminder to everybody, I'm going to be live tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the Conman Universe mode. I'm also going to be live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. with SmackDown Live. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Thank you so much for everybody tuning in tonight. On your way out, once again, leave a like. Make sure you're subscribed. I got the hiccups. But that'll do it for me. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I love each and every single one of you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.